your relationship with Golden Tempo.
Hey, I don't need these. What's up? It is Mason Ireland Monday, brand new week. It's Lakers celebration day.
Let's go. And
yeah.
Celtics lose day,
How
which is
about
almost
that?
as good as the Lakers win day. And surprisingly, I mean, sadly, we don't have John pretty much this whole week because we got John's traveling today. Then we're at Pchanga. It's going to be a Ireland light week, which is unfortunate because the show is always best with the two of you here.
Absolutely.
But we're going to have fun this week, and maybe we'll get a call from John here.
Yeah, we should try to work in a call from John. Certainly on game 2 anyway, right?
Yeah.
Day of game 2.
Hopefully.
Come on.
But did you see Devil Wears Prada 2 yet?
I did. I saw it on.
Okay,
I saw it yesterday. Yeah.
Thoughts?
I think it did exactly what it needed to do, what it was supposed to do, and I got exactly the experience out of it that I was looking for.
Yeah, it's kind of the same beats as the first movie.
It is
almost like word for word at times, but it is a formula that works.
Yep.
You may come out of the movie, you're like, all right, let's go. I do think I didn't like the romantic interest for Andy. I think he kind of didn't really serve a good purpose.
Yeah, I don't either. He was just kind of...
He's just kind of there.
It was very undercooked, that part of the script.
Agreed. So would have just rather it been Andy, like, single woman, no romantic relationship, because I feel like that was a studio note. Be like, she's a single woman, she's got to have a guy in her life.
Right,
and I was like, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Or she can be on her own. But
I'll
generally
tell you
liked
what,
it.
Meryl Streep is such a great character, and how I looked it up afterwards. She's 76 years old.
Yeah,
she looks amazing.
She looks fantastic,
amazing, and has not lost anything in terms of her. Like, I look at her face, there's always, like, a few different emotions happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, the richness and depth of her character is amazing.
Yeah, she's still got it. Anne still got it.
Mm-hmm.
Emily has a fun role in this, which
she does.
We won't spoil because it kind of is the more interesting. I feel like with sequels, it's always hard to get everybody back together because you have to give them a reason to get back together. I think Emily's was probably the hardest to write in why she is back here. So if you want to see the movie still, that's hers is an interesting wrinkle.
Yeah.
Justin Theroux is unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable. But if you did like the first one, you will absolutely like this movie. Yeah. And it did great business, which is great for theaters. It did like $77 million domestic.
It's been the best year since pre-COVID for the theaters up to this point.
Yeah.
But it's been pretty healthy. A lot of good releases. And also there's a lot of big, heavy releases coming up.
Yes,
so we've got Toy Story 5.
What are you most excited about?
I'm most excited for the Odyssey. I'm really excited to see Nolan's follow-up to Oppenheimer. It's also a story I'm pretty familiar with because obviously I think we all read it in high school at some point in time, or at least know the story. And I've seen like 15 minutes of it at a previous screening, and it is incredible looking.
Yeah.
So excited for that. And honestly, it's the year of Anne Hathaway. And
what else does she? Oh, she's got the end of the summer, the Wakefields or whatever that is.
So she had the movie Mother Mary, which I liked, which I don't think a lot of people would like. I liked it.
Yeah.
She had Devil Wears Prada 2, which came out. She's going to have a movie called Verity with Dakota Johnson. It's a Colleen Hoover adaptation. It's kind of a psychological thriller.
Okay.
She's in the Odyssey. And then she has another movie about like the end of the street or whatever. Basically, she drives down and her neighborhood has been eliminated, and there's dinosaurs. So she's in
very cool.
She's got a lot of projects. It's the year of Anne Hathaway, and I've never disliked Anne Hathaway.
A lot of people do. By the way,
I know you didn't like Anne Hathaway.
Juan still dislikes Anne Hathaway.
Hey.
I have come around on her. I think she seems like
we don't
nice
want you
person.
back on the boat.
Well,
if you were
too
never
bad.
I'm
I'm swimming after the boat because I liked her in this movie.
Well, this is your more context. You have more things to deal with, so you can change your mind.
The one I'm waiting for the most is the Spielberg. I am excited for Disclosure Day, which all it has is like the trailers, like Emily Blunt going,
and then Josh O'Connor being like, I have the key.
Yeah, exactly.
I do wish that there was a bigger star in it. I think Emily Blunt is a star, but like not the biggest star. And Josh O'Connor, I love him, but I don't know how much everybody knows Josh O'Connor. So that's, I think, an issue with this movie to start off with. But Colin Firth is in it.
Yep.
He seemingly is a big bad. I don't know if he's the big bad, but he's a big bad.
Big bad, okay.
But I'm a little more nervous about it than you are because I don't love alien stuff.
See, you know what I think it is? It's because it does have, disclosure. The idea is that they're going to tell us, the government is going to tell us exactly what's going on. I just think that's very zeitgeist right now.
Do you think it's all viral marketing for Disclosure Day?
What, you mean the whole generals disappearing and scientists going away?
It's like, Universal's got it going. Universal is setting the thing.
But don't you think it's very zeitgeisty? Like, it's going to hit just right, I think.
Agree. I do think that it's very genre, though. Its genre doesn't always play.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Yeah.
I also want to preview that I can really relate to Luca today.
Yeah. Oh no.
I sprained my hamstring, and I can understand why
grade
Luca's
1,
not
grade
playing.
2. Where are we at on this?
My brain, and I called my sister who's a doctor, and she's like, it's probably in the grade 1 scenario. I don't have any bruising.
And how'd you do it?
I unintentionally did the splits playing kickball.
Oh.
I tried to round third, and my foot slipped in front of me, and then I went into the splits, which I've never done in my life.
You've never done?
Therefore, it strains my hamstring.
Wow, that's
but
tough.
It's going to be fun. Maybe I'll be ready to go by the Thunder series.
When I was at my yoga peak, I could do a split just so easy. I could do the splits. It was like natural.
I think if you're not prepared for the splits and it comes quickly at you,
if it
that's
comes
where
quickly, absolutely. Absolutely.
But we got Ramona here. She's on an important phone call, as she always is.
Momo
very important.
is getting new information for the show as it is breaking, and we will get her in here coming up next. Again, big week. It's me and Momo today. It's me and Sua tomorrow and Wednesday at Pchanga. And I'm excited for that. And you're making that trip as well.
It'll be so fun. We're going to have a great day. It's going to be Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some margaritas by the pool.
Right. And may the 4th be with you. We will talk about that as well today. See you in a minute.
50,000 or 500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1482. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. I'm here with Angie from Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and when it comes to protecting what matters most, they've got you covered.
That's right. From auto and home to renters, business, and life insurance, we built a game plan tailored just for you.
And if life throws a penalty your way, like a DUI, for example,
we got you. We specialize in DUIs, SR22 coverage, getting you back on the road fast and affordably. Visit angelicas-ins.com or call 1-888-717-0773 for your free quote today.
Michelle Smallman here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Monday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Monday, May 4th, 2026. May the 4th be with you. And speaking of May the 4th and the Force, how about the Force our Lakers had on Friday night in H-Town?
Now Reeves has got it. Reeves into the front court. Give it to LeBron. Three-pointer by LeBron. That's good. Lakers pouring it on. Largest lead of the night.
Lakers close out the Rockets. Get ready for the Thunder tomorrow night. Johnny I's on the road headed to OKC. Ramona Shelburne. Oh, Momo. Well, that's a new one. Momo's here.
What if I told you?
Sitting in for Johnny I. Mace is here. Producer Emily. Producer Brian Cohen. The social team in the back. We'll recap the weekend. Dodgers just avoid the sweep from the Cardinals. By the way, the Ducks keep quacking in the NHL playoffs.
Dipsy-doo between the legs.
We'll do that and so much more. Plus, we'll put a smile on your face.
What they call me is a cornhole savant.
So with that said, let's get this show on the road.
Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio.
Beef stew's coming back soon, I think.
Yeah. Mason and Ireland with Momo. Your Monday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon. Momo is here. What's up,
I came
Momo?
in hot. Like, I just busted you.
I know.
You were in a shame spiral, and you were like, I ate too many oranges.
I ate 4 oranges yesterday.
And I was like, that's
too
not
many.
it. You ate something bad. What
Yeah.
was the bad meal?
I had a donut.
One?
Just one donut. Normally they're cream-filled. This one was shame-filled.
You folded like a cheap chair
Yeah, I
right
did.
there.
Right.
I mean,
As
all
soon
I
as you
asked
hit
is-
me, I'm like, oh, yeah, it was a donut.
It was a donut.
It was a friggin' donut. Exactly.
And then I said, I had one of those mornings too. I had the McDonald's double cheeseburger.
This morning?
No, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday, okay.
I took
was
the
gonna say,
kids,
yeah.
and I never always say, no, I don't want
Yeah.
that. It's not even food. And then I just, I just had one. And then I
Well-
felt terrible about myself. But I did what I did, and then moving on.
Friday night, we all went for ice cream.
Oh, that was a big night.
Because the Lakers advanced to the second round of the playoffs. Who would have thought? We advanced and the Celtics don't.
Yeah, I know. You need to relish in that.
It's amazing. I did a lot of hate listening to like Bill Simmons and him
I
trying to
bet
talk
you-
his way around it. And he had 30 minutes where he didn't address it. I'm like, Bill, people are here for one reason.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
To hear you talk about the Celtics.
That's right. Did you see the art but make it sports where they got Simmons' face?
Oh, yeah, the Sad
afterwards?
Simmons.
Oh, yeah.
He was at his daughter's 21st birthday, and
It's
so
so
he was
good.
also hungover to do the Celtics. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
If you're a Celtics hater, it's a wonderful day.
It is a great day. And if you're a Laker, hey, look, nobody thought it could be done. No, including me,
didn't.
by the way. I
Me?
did not think it could be done. You didn't think it
Nope.
could be. The only people that did were holding Lakers paychecks.
That's correct.
They all thought it could be done. But I quickly reversed and decided, Momo, I don't know if you heard this or not.
Yeah.
But I will never pick against my team again. I just don't. It was no fun to pick
Really?
against the Lakers. I took no joy in it. It took all the fun out of the series for me. So I quickly reverted back to Lakers form. But this series.
So what do you got? What do you got? Lakers in 7?
Sure, yeah, Lakers in 7.
That's
Say
a
it with
very
conviction.
confident. Yeah.
Say it with conviction.
Lakers in 7.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
I get, they make us pick.
Yeah, right.
And,
Did you pick for all the experts and stuff?
Yes, and listen to me. This thing, I always wonder, like with our editors, like, why do you put us out there like this? This only brings pain in my social media feed. I mean, the people who come out, like we were all wrong about the Denver-Minnesota series. Like literally every single one of us picked Denver.
Yep.
Denver sucked. Okay. Minnesota won. So all the Timberwolves fans hate us. They're just coming after us hard because we all, and I'm like, you know that like Denver was definitely favored.
Oh, they
in that
were
series.
favored.
Like
yeah.
there's nobody who thought Minnesota was going to win, especially after their guys got hurt.
Yep.
But okay, that's why they play the games. I think every single person but one person picked Houston in the Lakers series.
Yeah, it was Mark J. Spears.
Yeah.
Picked Lakers in 6. Got it right.
I can't believe he did that.
And
How did he do that?
On the dot, too, with 6.
In 6.
Exactly. Had it in 6. He saw the future.
But the thing is, for everyone that I'm like, I picked Knicks in 5, okay? I got so many Hawks fans coming at me.
Yeah.
When they won that game in Madison Square Garden. And okay, it was Knicks in 6. Okay. None of this stuff is emotional for us. We just pick it. Most of it is like pretty standard.
But because it's the Lakers, because you're in town. It's
I can't go anywhere.
Little,
Oh, I was at my kid's soccer game yesterday, and hey, so-and-so's mad at you. You picked against the Lakers. I'm like, everyone picked against the
no,
Lakers.
everybody
They
did.
didn't have anybody this
Except
series.
Mark J. Spears.
Okay,
He
all
nailed
right.
it.
I mean,
How's Mark J. Spears picking this next series? I want to know. Is he on the list of experts?
Everybody picked the Thunder to win.
Because they're the Thunder.
Yeah, no,
they're
are
the defending champs. I was nice and said Thunder in 5.
You think the Lakers will
Everyone
win
thinks
just
they will,
one game in this series?
That would be a big deal. They've lost by 30 every time they've played.
Well, they're losing by an average of 29.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ramona, get your facts right.
Get your take that for
30.
data. Take
the last
that
time
for,
they played.
Take that for data.
Yeah.
The last
29.
time they played, 2 of their starters got injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, come on. This is a rough team you got.
But I'll tell you, I said it on Friday. I said it last week. I firmly believe it. There was no way that LeBron was going to become the first guy to
blow
lose
a
a
really.
series after.
Did I not
being
come
up
on your
3-0.
show the day when you were looking for hope and guidance? And I
Yes.
said, they'll probably just win in 6.
Yeah.
They'll probably just go
Yeah,
to
I like
Houston
that.
and win. Because you know why? Because it's LeBron, I think they didn't have much more in them.
Right.
I think they knew we already put out a tremendous. One of my people I call over there all the time said, we put so much into the 3 games that we won right off the bat. They expended so much energy to go up 3-0. They just didn't have a lot in those other games. It took a while to kind of get
game
themselves
5,
back
I thought,
they're done. They look done.
They look totally cooked.
And then I thought to myself, well, Houston has kind of been a helter-skelter team all year.
Oh, sure.
They win 9 out of 10. They lose 4 in a row. I wrote a whole, we call it an obit or a postmortem after a team loses.
Don't call it an obit.
Well, they
Do
lost.
they call it an obit?
They call it an obit.
Yeah, they are.
I filed a story and I say Rockets obit.
Yeah. Wow.
For the season. I
yeah.
mean, it's
well,
just,
it is an obit.
It is an obit.
No,
I mean,
it's appropriate, I guess.
Postmortem, they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wrote all about the Kevin Durant burner account and the.
Oh, let's talk about the Kevin Durant burner account.
Okay.
I want to stay right there.
Okay.
So, what impact? Because I really felt as though the one game we saw LeBron, we saw KD, he was terrible. He
also sprained his ankle in that game, so it was really only the first half that he was semi-healthy.
But it was almost as though he was confused like he's never seen a double team before.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
But in the final analysis, I still think that this Houston team is offensively just not very good at all. And I think the Lakers, and we said we hope the Lakers play Houston. That was my preferred matchup.
Yep.
They got it. And I just think LeBron James there was no way he was going to lose that game Friday night. His passing was elite. Emily says he was shot 50 of 85, the team did, when LeBron James was the passer in this series. I mean, he is remains elite. And
I'm going to tell you something. JJ Redick kicked butt in this series.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to a lot of people about Houston, right?
Yep.
And every single one of them was just really impressed with the coaching job JJ did.
Yeah.
Can you talk more about that? Like, what specifically did you find that people were saying was how good JJ was?
The way that they had their defense, especially sort of exploiting the Rockets' weaknesses.
Yes.
So one of the things that, early on in the series, I thought the Lakers did really well in getting out of the break, creating easy baskets, et cetera. Houston adjusted in games 4 and 5, and then the Lakers had another counter. But it was the way the Lakers played defense, where Marcus Smart would sort of rough people up. We'd rough up Durant or Şengün or whoever it was.
Like, be annoying.
Yeah, be annoying. But then also the way that they would send the traps and the double teams was really smart. They mixed it up a lot, so you couldn't get comfortable. There were some times that they changed their coverages mid-game 2-3 times.
Yep.
So just when Houston would try to figure something out. And a lot of that is, you could call it gimmicky, right? You could call some of their defense gimmicky, but it's deployed correctly. It's actually just really smart.
What do you mean gimmicky?
Like, you couldn't play that type of defense all game long and expect to win, et cetera, because the other team would adjust to it. But if you know how to switch things up enough.
Right.
And you're smart, like that kind of defense. Like, it's like when people play
a trick
zone.
play? Is it kind of like that?
Yeah. Like, it works a few times, but then they catch on.
Yeah.
So he just has so many of those tricks in his bag.
Yeah.
At least defensively. That was really smart. And I think they did a better job of reintegrating Austin the second game. Like, I know they really focused. I said this on your show. They were really going to focus on getting Austin to take some of the playmaking duties off of LeBron.
Right.
Because one of the things everybody saw in Game 5 was that LeBron looked gassed. Every one of his 3-point, he missed every one of his 3-point shots.
Yep.
They were all short.
Yep.
It's because he was doing too much. The same thing with Luke Kennard. They were just trying to do anything to get Amen Thompson off of Luke Kennard. And you can decide, I want to do that. But to actually be able to execute some kind of a plan and do it is really good coaching.
Yeah, he only got 4 shots off in that game.
And good execution.
Yeah.
And it's his first playoff series victory as a coach, and he didn't have any experience in coaching coming into being the Lakers head coach. And I know everyone kind of was like, "Oh, he's a podcaster. He's LeBron's friend. He's put in here." You can see on the court, he's not treating these guys as friends. He's treating these guys with this authority. He knows what he's doing. He has this like supreme confidence about him, and that's why I think he had that ability to do that to the Rockets.
I would say this: I think he has a good staff too. Like, look at the people on that stuff. Scotty Brooks, who used to be a head coach in the league. Greg St. Jean, he's going to be a head coach someday. He's been on the several different staffs.
Right.
Bob Byers is a really veteran guy. Nate McMillan, the former head coach. Like, they got a good staff. Like, it's a whole, and I think that reminds me a little of Vogel's staff. Like, they had a lot of guys who had been, head coaches in the league and know what they're doing.
Exactly. So I think that, anybody that thinks and we will get a call during Sports Graffiti. It wasn't JJ. Look at the adversity as a coach that he dealt with. I mean, he lost his, arguably 2 most significant scorers 3 weeks before the playoffs started, 2 weeks before the playoffs started, and still was able to put together a roster and a team that was able to win and was able to make adjustments and was able. I think Udoka had the one big adjustment, which was, all right, we're not going to crash the boards. We're going to get back on defense. JJ threw a bunch of different looks at him defensively, and that Houston offense is not very good. Not very good, especially
they just
without KD.
They don't have a point guard, so I don't expect you to read all 2,500 words that we wrote on the
read
Rocket.
It.
Yeah,
did you? Okay.
Yeah, she did. She read the whole thing.
The whole thing was that they had thought about Harden, but they thought he would be too heliocentric to.
Isn't that a great word, heliocentric?
It is great.
Like when Tim McMahon got that blind quote, and I was like, we have to use that.
Heliocentric means it revolves around
the sun.
That he would take.
I am the system.
Oh yeah.
He would prevent the development of young players in their team, like Reed Sheppard, which we saw during the series.
And Amen Thompson, and
we saw in the series.
Good kind of plays like a point forward type.
Exactly. So that getting Harden might have been the solution for like right now, but was not good for the development of the team that thinks they can compete for the next 10 years.
Right.
And also Harden, and I think Reed Sheppard's a really interesting case study because what we wrote in the story was like internally they kind of think he could be a Steve Nash type. Like he's, a smaller guard, 6'3", but he's got this confidence and a basketball IQ, and he's a really good scorer and shooter. And then, they really believe it. And they also said, like, look, Steve Nash wasn't good in his first 4 seasons in the league.
Right.
Like, Reed already put up the type of numbers Steve Nash did in his 4th season. And Reed's only 21. So you're kind of trying to judge these guys really early. You got to just play them and let them work through it. But another scout who we talked to was like, I don't see Steve Nash. It's more like Steve Kerr, like undersized 2-guard, probably a good shooter in reserve.
So somewhere between Steve Nash and Steve Kerr.
Pretty big gap.
Yeah, right.
Right? I mean, coaching-wise, I'd take Kerr.
Well,
but playing-wise, I'd go with Nash.
By the way, you go back to game 2, Udoka only played him 11 minutes.
10 minutes. And it was because his defense was really bad, so he kind of
and that was the game they had Durant.
Right, and also
that was game 2.
Correct, and they run everything to Durant. But the whole season for the Rockets kind of went off the rails when Fred VanVleet tore his ACL.
Yep.
They love VanVleet. He's such a leader. He's a great point guard, but it's more like his locker room leadership. And then Steven Adams became this leader.
Yeah.
He's like this, crazy guy from New Zealand but he's a really good locker room guy, and he's like a good vibes guy.
Yeah,
kind of like Jared Dudley, but except for he plays. And
I never met anybody from New Zealand I didn't like.
Yeah.
All the Kiwis are actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they're awesome. It makes that's why, like, if we ever leave, we should go there.
They got like this kind of attitude, comfortable attitude.
I usually like Australians on New Zealand.
And there are a lot of Rams fans over there.
That's right.
Really?
A lot of Rams fans in Australia. That's why we're playing a game over there.
Yeah. Well, I think it's also, but leadership-wise, like, people talk about Kevin's not a leader. Well, that's not what he was brought there to do.
No.
And I think he leads on the court. He played 78 games this year. He played the second most minutes of anyone in the NBA. So he just got hurt at the wrong time. And I think his teammates, they went from being in awe of him, as people said, to like kind of, oh, he's just one of us. And the burner account, somebody said this to me. I thought it was really interesting. I talked to a lot of people there about it. Like
the burner account.
Yeah, they did talk about it. Everybody assumes it was him. Although a couple people pointed out to me, we're not sure everything that was said in those screenshots was actually him because there's multiple people that have access to his account, right? Like most athletes have.
So multiple people have access to his
most athletes
burner
do.
account?
No,
I understand managing his social media,
they could.
But managing his fake social media?
I mean,
a fake social media manager?
I think that people who have access to like one account.
Do you think the same person does it? Does the same person troll on the?
I think he's in his account most of the time, but I think there's other people who can access it, and so therefore, it's kind of impossible to know who posted each one of those things. But the important part is they assumed it was him. Okay, and like
fair,
it was enough that
I think the world assumed it was him.
Right.
Acknowledged.
Okay,
it, yeah.
and I think what was interesting, and they talked about it where he talked about it with his teammates, and somebody said to me, they go, "Look, these are 22-year-old kids. They grew up in an era with social media where people say stupid things on social media or say things they wouldn't want to be public. They've had direct messages go public, and
right.
Like people are used to a little social media, nonsense havoc.
I don't buy it. I don't buy that.
I don't know.
I don't buy that.
At first I did, and then enough people told me some version of the same thing that I was like, I don't know. They won 9 out of 10 at the end of the year. Like,
right. I know. But I still think Ireland has a burner account. It's at PeanutHead77. So if at PeanutHead77 was talking crap about me, it would break this trust I have with John Ireland.
Okay, but if so I also was told like the two people that he said bad things about, like that would be Jabari Smith Jr. and then Şengün.
And Şengün, yeah.
They are kind of wired a little differently. Like it didn't seem like they were that sensitive about it. Like Şengün even talked about, I'm not that good on defense. Like he says that out loud. Like he's not that sensitive.
Right.
Jabari, I mean, I don't think questioning his intelligence is very kind or nice. I don't know how anyone would take that well.
No.
But somebody said he's a really centered person. He doesn't get into like that kind of stuff. It wasn't a big deal. I don't know. If it's one person telling you that, you kind of go, okay,
right,
you're just.
Right.
But several people said that.
Yeah.
So I'll just, you kind of just put it in this history of, okay, maybe it's one of those that we all in the media think is a bigger deal.
You chalk it up to it's Kevin Durant. I mean, this is not the first time it shouldn't. The surprises are baked in. I think.
And I know at the end of your piece too, you highlighted that this summer could be a big thing for the Rockets. They could be in the sweepstakes for people like Kawhi Leonard, like Giannis, and who was the third person? You mentioned someone else, but
Donovan Mitchell.
Right. And so, do you make a call on Kevin Durant now? Do you use your pieces, or do you kind of ride this out thinking Van Vliet will be back next year?
I think their plan is to ride it out thinking Van Vliet will be back.
Okay.
But nobody knows what's going to happen this summer. Like, I think that, somebody's there said was like, 95%. Like, we're just running it back and trying this again because we didn't really get to see what this team was. And I think that's probably the right thing. They really believe in those 5 guys, the young guys. So that's Şengün, Jabari, Tari Easton, who they have to re-sign as a free agent, Amen Thompson, and Reed Sheppard. Okay. Of those 5, it's hard to keep 5 people together, especially when they get expensive.
And Easton's a restricted free agent.
Although I think they'll work something out with him.
Yeah.
Of those 5, you could kind of look and say, well, rank them in order, right? Like to me, Amen Thompson to me is the untouchable. He will never be anything other than a Rocket. I would be shocked if they ever even discussed him in a trade.
Right. Okay? Well, he's certainly not moving on from Şengün.
Yeah.
You think maybe?
No, but like Amen Thompson would be my number 1.
Right.
Okay. And
Wouldn't Şengün be your number 2?
I think maybe Reed
2-time
Sheppard.
All-Star?
Yeah.
Alpi Şengün?
Yeah. I think he's probably it's either Sheppard or Şengün.
Okay.
And then Jabari's in there too. People really like Jabari Smith.
And then Tari's just a tremendous defender.
Yeah, he's just a good defender. He's like the role player guy.
Yeah, boy, he would be great with the Lakers.
Oh,
he's so exactly.
He wasn't
what the
a good
Lakers
shooter
need.
this year, but he can be a good shooter.
Yeah.
And they're all so young. Like literally, these guys are 21, 22.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Coming up next for you, can JJ create a scenario where the Lakers can win games against OKC?
Okay.
We'll do that coming up next. Mason in Ireland. Momo's in for John, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710 made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Time to bench those other hiring sites and let ZipRecruiter help you build a winning team. With ZipRecruiter, when you need the hire, you get the right fit for any role fast. That's because ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology starts showing your job to qualified candidates immediately. You can also apply filters and add screening questions to your job post to help you save time in scouting first-rate talent. With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can instantly unlock contact info from a roster of top candidates. That's why over 4.8 million businesses have trusted ZipRecruiter to hire, and check this out. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site in the game based on G2. So, if you need to score the best, go with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Hey, LA, it's Bethel Duran. Head to Northridge Toyota and Wondering Toyota today and drive off in a brand new, beautiful 2026 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for just $209 a month on a 36-month lease. $209 for a Tacoma? You already know it's got to be Northridge and Wondering Toyota. Any trade you own outright is your down payment. It's a limited time offer. Nobody's going to take care of you like my guys at Wondering and Northridge Toyota.
2026 Toyota Tacoma SR5 iForce 2.4-cylinder turbo 5-foot bed. Double cab 4x2 RWD model. MSRP $40,628. Base 10,000 miles per year and excludes tax, title, license, and dollar fees.
For Mother's Day, I'm taking Mom to brunch at Morongo. I'm letting her pick up the tab. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Treat Mom like a queen at our sparkling wine brunch in the ballroom. Mother's Day, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Number 2.
Melt Mom's stress away with the spa day at Sage Spa.
And the #1 reason.
Show Mom a special weekend with the Casita, because Mom deserves her own private plunge pool. Book before we sell out.
Morongo, good times.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I mean, what I'm thinking is, don't you know who I am? You're not responding to me?
I'm Steve Mason.
Exactly.
Mason and Ireland.
What? It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
Back to the guys.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Momo, do it.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew. We doing the video game sounds?
Yeah. Star Wars. It's May the 4th.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
Pew, pew,
oh, my
pew.
God. I'm waiting for the text. I always get a text from my cousin Jesse in Oregon.
Oh, yeah?
Because May the 4th be with you.
Oh, you always get one of those?
Always, every year.
Yeah.
So if I don't get one by like 4 o'clock, I'm going to text him.
Now, Em, you would know this. There hasn't been an official Star Wars movie in like 6 years, I think.
Yeah, Mandalorian Grogu is coming out this summer.
Yeah.
And it's based off of the show Mandalorian.
May come out next week, right? No, it comes out Memorial Day weekend. Yeah.
So they're hoping it does well, but I think they're really hoping the Devil Wears Prada 2 does really, really well to make up if it doesn't do too
Yeah. Well. Are you in on Mandalorian and Grogu?
It's good for kids.
It's very good for kids.
Look,
I mean, it's a
kind
cute
of fell
little baby
behind
Yoda.
on Mandalorian. I watched like the first season, and then I just like fell behind. It all happened when I had that second kid.
I am also behind on Mandalorian. Do I need to have seen all the Mandalorian in order to enjoy Mandalorian and Grogu?
I have not seen Mando and Grogu, but I'm assuming no.
No.
I'm
sure I can
familiar.
just
You know
go
what?
right in there.
I'm starting to re-engage on shows that I used to watch.
Like?
Survivor.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Let's go.
Season
Okay,
50,
so
Who's your
right?
favorite, Ramona?
Suri, always.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I like Tiffany, too, but Suri's always my girl.
Yeah.
Suri is her name?
Yes.
Her name is Suri, Cirie.
That's
She's
what
the.
I
think she's the best.
That's
of
what I
Siri.
call my personal assistant.
Yeah, but it's
Hey,
spelled-
Suri. Yeah,
Oh.
she answers me. I call her Suri.
Well,
So Suri is going to win.
I don't know if she's going to
Survivor?
win, but
she may be
she's-
the best person to play
ever.
Survivor that's never won Survivor.
She did
Okay.
win. She won 1 year, didn't she?
No, she's never won.
I thought she won that.
She's never even gotten to the final tribal council.
Oh,
Real?
yeah.
She's never
Yeah.
won.
All right,
She's never
okay.
won.
BC, are you in on this? Are you watching it?
Fell off.
She is.
yeah.
So I fell off for like 5 seasons because like once you fall behind, it's hard to get back in.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I decided season 50. I know a lot of these. They're all the people who were great
From
players.
returners.
They're returning players.
Right.
It's their 50th anniversary, and it's been
So
like
it's the best of the
50th
best. It's
season
like
of
the
the best.
50th
50th
stars.
anniversary.
Huh?
It's only 25 years, but they do 2 a season. So
Correct.
it's 50th season. I think, okay, sorry, going to do a Survivor thing. My
Yeah.
final tribal, I think my perfect final tribal is Rizzo, Ozzy, Suri.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think they could do it.
But
I think Suri
Tiffany-
has to win a challenge. Okay, sorry, this is a little tangent, and we'll be done.
yeah.
But Survivor, amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like everything I learned about life, I learned on not everything, but a
That's
lot of
actually
things.
kind of sad.
It is
isn't
sad, but
Yeah.
it's kind of true.
Mason, you've never watched Survivor. It's
I've never-
amazing.
No, but
It's
she's saying
amazing.
everything she learned about
No, not
life is
everything,
from
but a lot of
Survivor.
things.
It's
Hey,
like,
There's
that's
so many
sad.
life lessons that you learn in Survivor.
Yeah, you can't
I know.
judge
That, like-
until you watch Survivor.
Wait a minute. I watch Traders. I know people are going back
that's
at each
not
other.
the same
Is that
thing as
different? Why is
Survivor.
that different? Isn't it
It's
still voting
completely
people
different.
out of the
Let me
island?
tell you the biggest thing that I've learned, okay?
Resiliency.
Yeah.
Resiliency, but also
How to lie.
every time
How
you
to lie.
think every time you think you're in charge of the game, that you're running the show, that's the point when you're actually the most vulnerable.
Exactly. And it's a good thing to bring to life.
It is. It's something that
Always
like,
on your toes.
just when you think that you're on top of the world and you've got everything set up and da-da-da, that's when you lose focus and somebody comes for you.
Hey, maybe
Yeah.
that's the Thunder against the Lakers.
There
They
you
think
go.
everything is
There
for
you
them.
go.
And here we come.
Oh, we beat
blindsiding
them by 29.
By the way, they are. I've never seen this. So they're 14.5-point favorites against the Thunder in Game 1.
I think it's 15.5 now.
15
Wait, what? The Lakers are favored?
No.
Thunder.
Oklahoma City
okay.
is a 15.5-point favorite over the Lakers
Yeah.
in Game 1. That's an enormous number.
Well, think of-
And the Lakers are 8-1 to win the game outright. And I will put 5,000 mythical dollars on the Lakers to win Game 1. It's 8-1, so I would get paid 40. So that's worth it to me. And look, how's it going to happen? They just have so much talent. They are so good, and we've seen what happens multiple times when these teams have gotten together this year. They just come at you in waves. They're young. They come at you in waves. Shai is really, really impossible to stop, and when you do think you've stopped him, chances are at the free throw line, knocking a couple of down. I mean, They don't have Jalen Williams, at least to start the series, which
I
makes
don't think
a
he'll come back
difference.
this series. He's had multiple hamstring injuries this year. So if they can, unless they get down in the series, I don't think he tries. I think he waits until the next round.
So I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So Ramona, last segment you're talking about how JJ kind of threw. I'm going to use trick plays, but like had a very creative coaching for that first series. Is there any way they have the same creative coaching that can challenge Thunder? Like how do they make up for their lack of size?
Okay, here's what you do. You play sort of like a box and one on Shai. Okay.
Yeah.
You put Marcus Smart on him the way that they put Dort on a really good player every time. You play like, okay, Marcus, you just follow him around and make his life miserable, rough him up, hope the refs don't call everything, etc. And then the rest of it, you remember box and one from when you were playing in high school? Like it's kind of a gimmicky defense, but it sort of works, and then you just kind of hope that none of this, that they have bad shooting, that enough of their guys have bad shooting nights.
Well, the other
you
thing
neutralize Shai a little bit.
You've got to slow them way down.
Yeah,
they
you got to
want
slow
to
them way
play
down.
fast. You've got to grind it out in the half court. That's what the Lakers need
Correct.
to do. You can't let it turn into a track meet because they will just run away and hide.
So that's kind of what Houston did.
Yeah.
Right? You have to, against the Lakers, they did that same thing. So what you can do is you can just decide we're not going to crash the offensive boards.
Yes.
The Lakers are actually a pretty good offensive rebounding team.
Well, they out-rebounded them at the offense boards 3 straight games,
Right.
although Houston was getting back.
But if you do that, if you crash the offensive boards and you don't get it, then it's a track meet.
Yes.
So you can just decide we're going to give that up.
Yep.
And we're going to focus on defense and getting back and slowing them down and everybody slowing the game down.
Yes.
So that's how you do it. Then you have to have Rui Hachimura, to me, is an X factor. He's got to have the series of his life. He's got he had a couple of great games in that last series. I thought he was great in Game 6. He's got to be the guy. Like, he's got to be the big, long, rangy defender. He's got to make threes. He's got to get out and run. He's got to be that guy.
And there's got to be tremendous ball security.
Yes.
I mean, it's because
turnover's got to be single digits.
Again, this is where Oklahoma City will eat you up. You turn the ball over, and bam, they're down at their end of the court, and they're scoring. I mean, you've got to slow it down. You cannot be careless with the basketball. Those possessions, especially if what you're describing, we're going to get back on defense as opposed to crashing the boards.
Yeah.
You need good shots. You've got to create good shots. And again, the Lakers, if they shoot the way they did in Game 1 against Houston, they were 60% from the field, 50% from the three. That's the recipe to win.
Yeah.
They've got to, those shooting variance nights, they've got to have some really good shooting nights in order to be competitive in this series. And they've demonstrated they can do that.
My problem with this whole matchup is even if you were to slow Shai down,
yes,
they still have AJ Mitchell, who's really good.
Yes,
like that guy's a really good point guard. Like I don't know how you if you slow down Chet Holmgren or something, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein.
Right,
they just have 2 or 3 guys at every Aaron Wiggins has a bad shooting night. Well, Isaiah Joe will have a great shooting night.
Yes.
Like they just have too many options, and from one night to the next. It's like they can afford one guy having a bad night because they have 3 other dudes.
They've got a fleet.
Yeah.
A fleet of guys. Hey, coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA, presented by Pchanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pchanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pchanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pchanga.com for more information. Now, I'm going to be there tomorrow. Em, you've been there, right?
I'm going tonight, and I'll be there until Wednesday.
So tell me what I can expect when I get there tomorrow for the big show.
It's really beautiful, especially get the view of the golf course. The golf course is gorgeous.
Nice.
They have a really great pool. They have a swim-up bar. I know Cinco de Mayo's tomorrow.
Isn't there a really good restaurant there, too?
Yeah, there's a couple good restaurants. I've eaten at the Italian place before, which I like.
Yeah.
There's Kelsey's is another great one. But I always just it feels very relaxing. I like it. It's, sometimes casinos can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Right.
I find Pchanga to be relaxing.
Cool.
Especially the hotel side of it.
Well, I'm excited.
I went out there for a night once, too, and I remember I had the best gin martini I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Hey,
I like it. With a Nole gin.
Ugh.
You know that one?
Gin. Ugh.
I'm a gin girl.
I'm sure they have a drink so
I'm sure they have vodka. Vodka also steady and go-to.
Yeah,
nice dirty martini is good.
You're only allowed one.
Oh, that's right. No, that's my Waterloo was dirty martini. That was a rough day. Hey, you know who also thought they were gonna wind up on top of the world? The Celtics.
Oh boy!
And now there's all this, ethical basketball conversation.
Yeah.
Let's do that coming up next. Momo's in for Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The Lakers knocked out the Rockets.
Game over. Series over.
And now the road to the finals runs through Oklahoma City.
And the Lakers advance to round 2 to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Lakers Thunder, Game 1 in the Western Conference semifinals. Pre-game coverage starts tomorrow at 4 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. When it comes to cancer, early detection saves lives. Our friends at Providence remind you that many cancers start with no symptoms, but catching them early can lead to more treatment options and better outcomes. Providence brings together the best minds in cancer care, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate support. Take control of your health. Learn more at providence.org/cancer. Providence.org/cancer. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Celebrate mom the right way with rest, relaxation, and recovery. Burke Williams, the official recovery partner of ESPN LA, is giving you the chance to win the ultimate reset, the ultimate Mother's Day spa experience. Enjoy an 80-minute Burke Williams experience, an 80-minute facial, plus an enhancement of your choice, and access to spa amenities. Tune in Tuesday, May 5th, and Wednesday, May 6th for your chance to win. Because she deserves more than flowers. She deserves Burke Williams.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner in Blue Ice Vodka Delivers, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, vodka with standards.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds. You can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. And you know I love my cake. So I get that big birthday energy without any sugar guilt. The bottle's small, easy to toss in my bag, and perfect when I need a quick, tasty caffeine boost to cakeify my day. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
We talked about it, about switching Mason Ireland to Ireland and Mason.
Oh my God, that just wouldn't
And
even
Mason
sound right.
lost his mind.
Oh, yeah,
no, that's why I made $1 more than he did.
He makes $1 more than me.
We negotiated that 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's worth it every single year.
Mason and Ireland, right now.
This is the theme for a show I never watched. Andor.
Will say the best thing Star
People
Wars has
love
done.
Andor. You love Andor,
Best
right?
thing Star Wars has done, maybe the best show in the past couple of years.
Yep.
I cannot stress to you enough how freaking good season 2 of Andor is. If you don't watch any Star Wars, trust me, I don't really watch Star Wars. Andor is an absolutely incredible show. Cannot recommend it higher.
Now, I watched for a while, and then, I don't know, I got sidetracked.
Season 2 is better than season 1, but you need season 1 to get season 2. But the first few episodes of season 1 are kind of a slog. But season 2 is maybe the best season of television I've seen maybe ever.
Wow. Now, does that sell you? Are you
What?
in on Andor? Best
Maybe ever? We're
best
talking
series of television
same
ever?
as Breaking Bad?
As Mad Men?
I would
Same
agree.
as-
It's up there with all of those. There
Wow.
are certain episodes that are just jaw on the floor, especially what's happening in our world today.
Right.
But it is absolutely incredible. Get past the Star Wars of it all. It's a human story.
Can we start with season 2 if season 1's not good?
Do a wiki catch up to know what's happening. You know,
Okay.
like go on Wikipedia or whatever. But
Yeah.
you kind of need to know the plot points.
Okay.
But it's
See, I
worth
struggle with things when you say the first season's not that good, but once you get
Once
through
you
it, I'm
get
like,
through it, yeah. But
when do I have time to get through a
Breaking
whole
Bad season
season?
1 isn't that great. But anyway, it's
yeah.
only 12 episodes in each season.
Okay. So, big
Wow.
endorsement for
Wow,
Andor.
that's a
Yeah.
big one from M.
So
I take what she says seriously because
I
she
do
watches
too.
a lot of TV.
I do too. No, she's definitely on it. By the way, you've seen so many movies this year. I've seen 2. I've gone to the theaters
You've
twice.
only seen 2? I
I've
think
seen
I've
two
seen like
movies.
What have you done with
45.
Steve Mason?
I don't know. None of these movies are interesting to me.
Mason, I think you're losing your fastball,
No, I'm
my
not.
guy.
I'm not. What the hell has come out that is interesting?
I've seen, let's see, I updated it yesterday.
I've
'cause I
seen
saw a new
Project
movie.
Hail Mary and Devil Wears Prada
I've watched
2, and that's
21 films this year.
How was Devil Wears Prada 2? Was it good?
Okay,
I wanna
it was
go.
really fun.
I want to do like a girls'
It's
night.
exactly what you...
That's what I want.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Devil Wears Prada, you'll
Yeah.
like Devil Wears
You'll
Prada
love it, Toronto.
Yeah, it's right on the money. Hey, you can always use more Lakers talk in your life. Join DeAndre Hawkins, Young D, on Lakers Talk Daily every weekday morning at 11 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. Tomorrow morning, he will be getting you ready for Game 1, the Lakers versus OKC in Oklahoma. That's 11 a.m. tomorrow, ESPN LA YouTube channel, Lakers Talk Daily. This is your home of Lakers basketball. It is also the home of people who really despise the Boston Celtics.
Boston.
And they blew a 3-1 series lead. Oh, my heart goes out to them. My heart goes out to them.
Can I tell you something?
Such a sad, sad day.
Why am I doing this to myself?
Why?
I'm going to do this because I'm telling the truth.
Oh, boy.
And I'm going to just hear it forever.
Yep.
I grew up in L.A.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the Showtime Lakers. It's born and bred into me.
Yes.
But professionally, I enjoy the Celtics. I enjoy the players on their team. I enjoy the coach, Joe Mazzulla.
Boston.
I know.
To enjoy his starting lineup that had three
No, that was
players that had
ridiculous.
0 points the entire game.
I don't know. They're a well-run organization. They're interesting. There's good storylines. Their players are interesting. I wrote a whole Jaylen Brown.
But at the end of the day, you do root against them, right? Don't you?
No.
Isn't there? You grew up in LA. Isn't there?
I
like,
know. Why am I doing this
isn't
to
there
myself?
like some
I'm just
little,
walking. Everybody already hates me.
some
Jesus, what are you doing,
little
Momo?
corner of your brain or your heart is like, no.
It's all. I'm like all past that point in my life where I get to be a fan.
I do not want to be past.
But
that
it is a better story that they collapse.
Oh yeah,
it is.
So
it's
many.
a good story.
What happens to
From
Jaylen
a
Brown?
content standpoint, this is great.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
For the next 5 years, we can write about how Jason Tatum worked to come back from his Achilles, and then at the last minute he couldn't play, and they blew the lead.
Overcompensation. Maybe he came back too early.
Yes.
We can ask
And
Papa about
now
this
this Jaylen Brown thing, calling out the refs.
Okay, so Jaylen Brown.
Woo.
Talking about flopping after the game because Joel Embiid is always flopping all over the place. Here's Jaylen Brown on the subject of flopping.
I mean, this is my personal opinion on basketball. Some of y'all might disagree. You know what I mean? But argue with your grandma. Flopping has ruined our game. Joel Embiid is a great player, one of the best bigs in basketball history. Flops. He know it. This ain't breaking news. This ain't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I can clip it up. Like I said, y'all can post it on these paid accounts that y'all, these bot, whatever. That's just my opinion.
Okay, so floppers in the NBA. First of all, I think it is fair to say that he is correct about Joel Embiid.
I think he's right.
Joel Embiid does flop around a lot.
He's also just really big, so when he falls, it's kind of like a really noticeable.
It is.
And you know who else does? SGA. He's
SGA,
going to be
exactly.
the MVP probably. You know.
And I will say this: Jaylen Brown talked also about. I don't know if you want to play this sound.
Yeah,
he also
I don't think we have it, so you can just tell it.
So he talked all about. He showed a clip of Paul George doing what he called a push-off move, and he goes, "Hey, look at that move!
Yep,
it's the same move every good player does.
Yep.
Oh, what is it? No call? It's a play on? Yeah." Everybody should get that. That's not a call. If you're a good offensive player, everybody kind of uses your arm a little bit. He goes, but if it's Jaylen Brown, they always call it. I think that's why these refs have an agenda. You know, it's clear they have an agenda.
Yeah.
So listen, he starts talking about this, and I know, oh boy, how big is this fine going to be? But then I went and I looked up the stats, okay? Because I had to write a little news story for ESPN. I had to go do the aggregation thing.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and I looked up the stats. You might be right. Jaylen Brown was called for 10 offensive fouls in that first round.
Right.
No other player was called for more than 5.
Okay.
During the regular season, Jaylen Brown was called for the second most offensive fouls behind Karl Anthony Towns of anyone in the NBA.
So Occam's razor. Maybe he's committing the most offensive
Maybe.
right?
Yeah, maybe he's just bad at hiding it.
If he's called the most, that's across many games and across many officials. Maybe he is committing these offensive fouls. I'm just suggesting.
Maybe he is.
That's the obvious. I don't think anybody's got the league isn't lined up against Jaylen Brown. Now, the grapes are very sour here, are they not?
Yes, they're very sour. Although I will say, because I had to actually watch most of the Twitch feed because I was like,
you were watching.
I had to watch the Twitch feed.
Okay.
Were you in the chat?
I was not in the chat, but I had to go back subsequently and watch it and get the quotes right. By the way, people tweak people's quotes from a Twitch feed, and they're just not accurate. They're so bad. I was like, oh my god, like this is not even close to what he said. Like, don't ever just trust what somebody tweets.
Yeah.
So I watched it and I go, okay, yes, he rips Embiid there, But then he spends a whole other section of the Twitch feed, which did not get any play, saying, we had no answer for Joel Embiid. This is the best the most dominant I've ever seen him.
Right.
And he was sitting there and he had like a back brace on. He goes, my back is killing me because we had a whole small lineup out there. There's not one player bigger than 6'8", and I had to defend Embiid.
Right.
And that also goes back to the whole weird starting lineup thing in Game 7 of like, what the heck are they doing?
Yeah.
But I think so as much as he's like saying he's flop, there's sour grapes, but he's also admitting we got our butt kicked.
Oh, yeah.
He's also said we had no answer for him.
So here's another clip from the Twitch feed.
Okay.
This is this year of basketball and how he feels about it.
And this group was a special group. I'm so proud of this group and the way we played. I wish we trusted that style of play a little bit more, but I know playoffs kind of shifted our rotations and what we wanted to do. But I'm so proud, and it was my favorite year of my basketball career. One, streaming with you guys, chat, was awesome. Like being able to talk to y'all was like therapy every single day. You know what I mean? I mean, not every day, like once a week or whatever, what I was doing. Just to be able to get on here and give y'all the perspective and kind of, because, you know, these narratives be going left and right, just to hear it from the horse's mouth. But then also being able to just be a part of a group that just, through the uncertainty, came to fight and came to compete and came and went to war. I'll take a team like that any day of the week.
Now, I guess the question is, and as we know, Tatum fought his way back from injury and then injured himself again in this series. Are they together again next year? Is this pairing going to continue
I think
past
so.
this year?
Yeah. Listen, the reason why Jaylen Brown got MVP discussion, why he was All NBA discussion, all the hype that he got, I wrote one of the stories.
Yep.
Is because they totally overachieved this year. Nobody thought they would do anything, and they ended up as the number 2 seed. And he was a great leader for them this year. That's a regular season play. It's just, are you built for the regular season or are you built for the playoffs? I think in the playoffs, they got kind of exposed for relying too heavily on the three-point shot, kind of exposed for not having a big that could deal with Joel Embiid.
Yep.
In the front court, you know, Neemias Queta is a good player, but he's giving up 60 pounds to Embiid. There's no way he can defend him.
So why is he saying this is his favorite year? I would imagine it's colored by the fact that
he played really well.
He played really well, right? And there was no Tatum, and he sort of carried him.
Yeah, he did.
Can it be your favorite year if you get knocked out in the first round when you've won a NBA championship before?
Yeah, it can. Just because he knows what we all know, which is that they really had no business being the 2 seed in the East. This should have been a gap year. They should be like a lottery team this year. I don't know who they're winning with.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, they're just all unproven, and they really were like the Warriors when they had a year like this, when all those guys were out, they ended up with the number 2 pick in the draft. Look at the Pacers.
Right.
They're going to get a top 4 or 5 pick.
I saw this as a conspiracy theory-ish about the Celtics in this series. They were kind of using these lineups and the coaching as an experiment for later rounds, and that they thought maybe that they would get through the Sixers. They were going to get through it easily. They were experimenting and obviously failed because they ended up losing the series at the end of the day. So is that on Mazzulla? Like, just put out your best guys. What are you doing with that lineup to start that game?
Yeah, I thought that was weird. I think it's on him. I think they're overthinking it sometimes. Joe Mazzulla is probably going to win Coach of the Year. I voted for him. I think a lot of other people did too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's
so that's going to be fun when they announce that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
After they've already lost.
Yeah.
They should have got that out there when they're up 3-1, you know. He's probably going to win, but sometimes you're too smart, you're too cute, like McVay does this. You know, by the way, Mazzulla and McVay are friends.
Oh, yeah?
They know each other. They're kind of cut from that same cloth.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
And McVay does weird stuff sometimes, you know. And he's gotten ahead of himself.
A little too in your head.
Yeah.
Like calls a timeout, it's too early. Or,
you're a little too smart.
Yeah.
A little too clever.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were doing it for later rounds. I don't think they did that in Game 7 for that. I think they just had this read of like, okay, look, we're just going to go really small, and we're going to try to run him off the court and get Embiid tired. It's Game 7.
Yeah.
He's come back after this being out for all these weeks. I mean, you could see he could barely move by the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I think they were just trying to run Embiid off the court. That was my read of it. But just didn't work.
Yeah, did not work.
Yeah, didn't shoot well. It didn't work.
Hey, did I hit on icebreakers on Friday? I think I did. Yeah.
You won one?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Let me pull up the scores, but I'll do it on the other side. I'll tell you where we sit.
Cool. Tell everybody where we stand. We're going to do some icebreakers. Have you gotten an icebreakers before?
Never.
Momo?
I suck. I'm terrible.
I got a chance to make a little hay. Ireland won't be back till Thursday. Reminder, tomorrow, me, Sua at Pchanga Resort Casino. Same thing on Wednesday, big charity golf tournament. So if you are in that neighborhood, please, if you're in Temecula, come see us. In the meantime, the 2026 Palisade has been named the 2026 North American Utility Vehicle of the Year by 50 of North America's most respected automotive journalists. Next level tech and safety features, Hyundai cars and SUVs give you the confidence to boldly journey wherever life takes you. I drive the Hyundai Elantra, absolutely love it. It's a hybrid with gas prices the way they are. I'm saving a bunch of money. You can too with a hybrid or an EV. Check out the Sonata if you're looking for a stylish sedan, or how about the Santa Fe if you're going to go SUV. Every one of these Hyundais comes available with their class exclusive digital key and available remote smart parking assist. And because they want the road ahead to be as worry-free as possible, every Hyundai also comes complete with America's best warranty. 10 years, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. It's your time to take a test drive of your favorite Hyundai today, only with your SoCal Hyundai dealers. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's time for Shitado to take care of Mom for Mother's Day. Thanks to Burke Williams, ESPN LA's official recovery partner. Listen on Tuesday and Wednesday to the Shitado and Cat Morning Show. When you hear the cue to call, you have your chance to tell Shitado why you should win the ultimate reset for the mother in your life.
What you gonna do on Mother's Day? I'm gonna celebrate with the mother?
The ultimate Mother's Day spa experience. From Burke Williams, the Shitado and Cat Morning Show, and ESPN LA.
Hey, Ty Pennington here, back teaming up with Pchanga Resort Casino to give away another brand new house. Imagine yourself in an amazing, fully furnished, multi-million-dollar home in beautiful Orange County. All you need to do is play your favorite slots or table games at Pchanga Resort Casino. It's that easy. Visit Pchanga every Saturday to activate your entries for a chance to win a lucky key to the May 30th grand finale. I'll see you there.
Hey, it's Ireland. Count the ER visits. Count the missed work. Count the follow-up scans. Count the rehab. Now, count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Call Jacob.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last two, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Harry Douglas here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time. Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Your fit-friendly vodka with no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers. Presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, here is where we stand on the second Icebreakers of May. Mace, you did win on Friday. You got 6 points on Friday.
Yes.
John is at minus 35.
Minus 35.
Because he won the last month by 35.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
Here we go.
Hey, listen, I've never won.
Okay.
I've never won, so it could happen someday.
Could happen,
what if
yes.
the person is Ramona Shelburne and we just don't know?
What if?
What if?
All right, for 10 points. I was born in 1984 in Brooklyn, so not Ramona.
Okay, not me.
But when I turned 8, my family moved to Baltimore, where I went to Towson Catholic High School.
Okay. All right.
For 9 points. I struggled to keep my grades up and attend classes. So for my senior year of high school, I attended the prestigious Oak Hill Academy in Virginia.
Okay. All right.
For 8 points, I've been in 2 episodes of Nurse Jackie, and I played myself in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie in 2016.
Huh.
That does not help.
Weird. Okay.
Did love the show Nurse Jackie.
I had never watched it.
For 7 points, I was a one and done in college.
A one and done in college.
For 6 points, I was named to the NBA 75th anniversary team, and I've played on 4 Olympic teams.
Okay, Momo.
Go ahead, Momo.
Is it Kevin Durant?
That's incorrect.
Oh, okay.
I wanted people to think it's Kevin Durant because of the Maryland
I know who
thing.
it is now. I know who it is.
But it's not him.
I know who it is.
For 5 points.
Shoot.
I have played...
because the age is wrong. The age is wrong.
I have played for 6 different teams in the NBA, including 1 season with the Lakers.
I know who it is, Mace.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Dang it. Why did I do that?
61
You threw
years
me
old,
off
played
with
for
that
the
75th
He's not
thing.
61, 1984.
Oh, 84. I thought you said 64.
That's why I knew I was wrong.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 60.
Oh,
okay.
gosh.
That changes everything.
This is
okay.
terrible.
So for 4 points,
Mm-hmm.
I should have my jersey retired with the team that drafted me, but there is a notable reason why it is not. Their current best player and I had the same number.
Come on, you know this. Come on.
Brian,
Come on,
you know this too.
Brian, do you know it yet?
have a guess. But...
I know it.
Do it.
I know
Brian.
it so
Do your
good.
guess.
Brian, do it.
All right, Dwight Howard?
No.
That's incorrect. Sorry.
No.
Okay. Mace,
You might win this one, Em.
it's you or me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're going to
Okay,
get
wait,
it.
if we get to the end and you don't get it, then can I guess?
For 3 points,
Come on, Mace.
I won a national championship as a freshman with Syracuse.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, it's Melo.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Melo Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
yeah.
Mace.
Thank
You have 3
you.
points.
I would have taken a shot early on that. But I thought you said 1961, and that totally threw me off.
Yeah, no, 1984.
84. Yeah.
84.
I knew it wasn't Durant because my game is about 1984.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
And so I was like, oh, well, he'd be 41. So I was like, can't be. Why did I
And
just
I
guess
know
Durant?
Durant is the other notable person from
Yeah.
the Maryland area, so I wanted people to
It was
think
when
it's
you said the
Durant.
4 Olympic teams, and I just went Durant. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
wait,
4
Ramona, you already know
Olympic
it's not
teams,
Durant because he's 37,
Gives
not
us a
41.
segment.
Well, it's funny you
Stupid.
ask. It's brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes, clean and smooth and no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste and nothing extra. So Shohei Ohtani won Pitcher of the Month in Major League or in the National League for the very first time. How about that?
Yeah, but he can't hit.
But 0 for his last 14 at the plate. There are some walks in there, and there's a hit by pitch, and there's some other stuff. But I am starting to wonder if devoting himself full time from the jump is affecting what he does at the plate.
I think it's
concerned?
pretty clear.
Well, I mean, it's still early. I mean, it's just
It's early, but it was kind of the same thing last year. He didn't really ever it's just a lot to do in one game.
It is
It's
a
just too
lot.
much.
It
I think
is
they
a lot.
should. I think with the games he pitches, they should have someone else DH. Have Dalton rushing.
I am actually in agreement. I think that on days he pitches, they should DH Dalton rushing.
Yeah.
Because I think I am seeing. I'm not seeing the same hitter I saw last year. And remember, last year he didn't start pitching really until July, and then it was like 1 inning, 2 innings, 2 innings, 3 innings. So he wasn't like fully
He was like this weird
focused.
opener.
Right. He was. He was a weird opener.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
I will say it's like 14 at-bats in a season where you're going to have hundreds of at-bats. So it's, in the grand scheme of things, any player could go through this stretch where they're not hitting.
But off the top of my head, he's got just 5 home runs. I think he's got just 5 home runs, so he's off
and
to
the
a
league
slow
leaders are up to
By the way,
10 or 12.
You know what's crazy? The Dodgers have not hit a homer in 6 games.
Oh.
It's a very long streak for them. No home runs in the last 6 games. And, of course, they did salvage one game in that Cardinal series yesterday thanks to Justin Robleski, who threw 6 shutout innings and has been just great for them.
Yeah.
As a starter now, he's thrown 32 innings and has allowed 2 earned runs as a starter.
Dave Roberts is comparing him to Kershaw. You know, and he's not going to be – Rusky's probably not going to be a Hall of Fame pitcher, but in the way in which he prepares to play, how he approaches the game, he sees Kershaw as a mentor and has been kind of trying to emulate Kershaw.
If they had to pick all-star teams today, Justin Robleski would be an all-star.
And Yama, Ohtani.
Yep, Yama, Ohtani, and Yamamoto.
Maybe Dalton rushing. I don't know.
You saw Snoop Dogg wore a T-shirt that he had specially designed with a picture from Ohtani.
Yep.
Yamamoto.
All right, so it is time, people. Everybody, we're all watching Lakers Friday night as they grind out a win against the Houston Rockets to close
Would you call
out
that
a
grinding
6-game
it out?
series.
I thought it was a boat race.
They did blow them out.
Yeah, it was not even close.
Yeah, They grinded out the series. How about that?
Okay,
they
there you
did
go.
grind out the series.
Yeah,
they did have it. They
that
blew
game
them out
6
on Friday
was like,
night.
oh wow, this is.
It was
I
very
think every
comfortable.
person calling in should say Lakers in whatever you think.
Yes.
All right.
Or Thunder in whatever you think.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be like me and admit that you're picking against the Lakers again and that you don't hate the Celtics.
I am taking the Lakers.
I mean,
somehow.
What am I doing?
Lakers in somehow it's going to happen.
I have to live here.
877-710 ESPN. Yeah, she likes the Celtics a little bit.
Oh my God, I know.
She's picking against the Lakers.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh, they all think I
Momo.
still work for Ballmer.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I mean,
Clippers, you're cashing
What am
your
I doing to
Ballmer text.
myself?
877-710 ESPN. Going to get to all your calls coming up next. Mason, Ireland. Momo in for John, 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Netflix's A Joke Fest has taken over LA. This Tuesday, May 5th, 2 huge podcast events live. Theo Vaughn brings this past weekend to the Wiltern with Mike Tyson. And Pardon My Take celebrates 10 years live at YouTube Theater. It's all part of Netflix's A Joke Fest, May 4th through the 10th. Listen to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. They're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to each show. Theo Vaughn, Pardon My Take, May 5th. Tickets at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. And your chance to win on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Right here on ESPN LA.
Hey Rams fans, it's your quarterback Matthew Stafford here. The Rams and United Way of Greater Los Angeles are excited to bring Walk United LA to SoFi Stadium this year on Saturday, May 9th. Join me and my family for the 5K walk run and help support our Los Angeles community. Registration is now open at walkunitedla.org, where you can sign up for Team Rams and learn more. Our team is only as strong as our city, and this walk is about uplifting all Angelinos in need. I can't wait to see y'all at the Rams house on May 9th.
Hey guys, the regular season is wrapped and the NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. And right now, it's the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals Sweepstakes. Pick live squares during NBA playoff games, and you can win a trip for 2 to the NBA Finals. To enter, you just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game is already in progress. So do this. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas.
877-710-ESPN.
That's right, that number is back. It's not a mistake. Big voice guy, do it one more time.
877-710-ESPN.
You get to talk to Mason and Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason and Ireland.
Rick Vega, I'm the reigning champ of the Mason and Ireland Poker Invitational.
Gregory Mendez, Port Hueneme, California.
Why do you love Mason and Ireland?
Well, I love them because they're there every day for me. They're consistently giving out some funny takes, being goofy, and to be honest, we need it in a time like this, so I love it.
Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right. Now, I'm not sure why, but we got a couple of lines open. 877-710-ESPN. The Monday after the Lakers advanced to the second round of the playoffs, the day before, they opened the Western Conference semifinals against OKC in Oklahoma. Ireland is on a flight to Oklahoma right now. Momo is sitting in for him. Let's see what's happening on the phones. 877-710-ESPN. Start with Abraham in Long Beach. Abraham, you're on Sports Graffiti. What are you doing, man?
Sam Ramona, hello. I'm going to speak real quick, but I want to speak on LeBron and what he's been doing. LeBron, what he's doing is remarkable. What has he done since he got to L.A.? Played his butt off, got us a championship, played his butt off. In his aging body, Luca comes, AR rises, he takes a lesser role, it works. Luca, AR go down, he carries the team on his back, wins first round, and I don't understand. I get it. I understand Miami and Cleveland LeBron was a different person. He did some things, yes, okay, I get it. The likes of Laura and Bergie, I understand. But guess what? Number 8 Kobe was not the same person as 24 Kobe. We can agree on that. His competitiveness, his passion never changed, but he was a different person. We got L.A. LeBron. And I don't understand. So when LeBron retires, maybe after this year, next, whatever, I don't want to see all those people that hated LeBron give him praise and give him a hell well met, because they don't deserve that. They're not appreciating him now, and they don't get to appreciate him later. So I want them to, the first thing when he announces his retirement, to say, I'm glad he's gone. The league is better without him. And they can see how just petty and willfully ignorant that hate is. And that's all I got.
Yeah, thank you, Abraham. Yeah, the LeBron experience, he made a really interesting point. So LeBron comes back from injury. He settles into a complimentary role and plays really, really well and guides them to that great march. Both Luca, Austin gone. He steps in as Superman, carries them through the first round of the playoffs. I mean, at this point, if you're not appreciating LeBron, shame on you.
You know what I think whenever I hear calls like that is about the fame cycle?
Yeah.
Of just how, like, a month ago, people were just like, I hate LeBron. He's never been a real Laker. He just came here and thought he was like, you know, I felt like people never really appreciated LeBron. And then you'd have, I've always somewhat been a defender in the sense of like, look, he's not Kobe. He's not going to connect to the city the way Kobe did.
Right.
Kobe played his whole career here.
Nobody is.
Nobody is. The same way Magic. Nobody was Magic.
Yeah, no.
Okay, for years and years and years. But LeBron he took a franchise that had been in the lottery 6 years in a row.
Yep.
And got him back to relevance, won him a championship. So he didn't show up at Blaze Pizza. Bad move. Okay? He doesn't go out and like...
I'm sorry, that's also 7 years ago.
Yeah,
I know,
the
but
Blaze
people...
Pizza.
That will
7
never
years
die.
ago.
It will never die.
Of the Blaze Pizza thing will come up with
Every
the average
time.
LeBron
If
hater
people bring that
all
up,
the time.
They need to shut up.
Yeah, I mean, the Blaze Pizza thing.
I know.
Spoken as somebody who was in the melee there, hoping to see LeBron.
Wait, you went to the Blaze Pizza?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll get LeBron.
It was in your neighborhood, right?
It was in my neighborhood. It was in
Still,
Culver City.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, but I did go. But I mean, it was,
Wow.
and people still.
Wow.
LeBron didn't go to Blaze Pizza. It's like crazy. Let it go.
I know, but it's the fame cycle, man.
Yes, it is. Let's go to Derek in Ontario. Derek, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man, what's up?
Hello, mate. Momo.
Hello, Derek.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, I'm a longtime Laker fan, and I'm a true believer. But I guess I have to say Lakers in next year. But I hope it's 7. Wanted to touch upon Momo's take on the Lakers' junk defense that they played against Houston. If they did that against them, they're really going to have to mix it up against OKC, which is not a bad thought. They can do that. Second thing is, I think the key to this series for the Lakers to even have a chance is Ayton. He had a great series against Houston.
Yep.
If they can get the ball into him and slow the game down, they're not creating long shots and easy transition baskets for OKC, and Ayton can be a threat inside, then they have a shot, I believe. And he had a great series.
Yep.
So, but I know OKC has 2 bigs to deal with. They basically have 2 centers.
Yep, they do.
So,
they do.
Yep.
They're a handful, and I think he hit on the key. Slow them down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've got to absolutely play in the half court, and that may mean that you give up some offensive rebounding opportunities in order to play defense and to really, because the one thing they need to do more than anything, because they need to muck up the game.
Yeah.
Just muck it up.
Yeah.
Make it physical. And by the way, and they're really good at that too. That's a really physical defense. But you got to match them in terms of their physicality.
No one would be happier than DeAndre Ayton if they played through him and he becomes a critical factor in the series.
Absolutely. 877-710-ESPN. Let's go to Parth in Irvine. Hi, Parth. You're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm glad you guys brought up JJ today because I think he's been super impressive with coaching circles around Udoka. One thing I really loved is they were up 20 with, I think, like 6 minutes left, and Rui threw a lazy pass that got picked off and laid in. And he called a timeout and laid into Rui about that lazy pass, even though Rui was huge that game and they were up 20, which I love. I don't think many coaches would do that. OKC is a whole different monster, but let's hope the Lakers in 7. One more real quick thing.
Yep.
Especially for you, Momo. We love you, but, it may not be F it Friday today, but it's F Boston Monday. Even better.
F
I get
Boston Monday.
I get it.
I like it.
Boston. I
Yeah,
think
come on,
Boston
Momo.
fans are saying F Boston today.
Yeah,
They had
you're
for
right.
a couple of weeks. Their Patriots coach,
Oh,
the
boy.
Bruins, they had
yeah,
the Celtics.
they're
You guys
going
saw
through
that.
it.
Didn't the Bruins lose too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw that on the
The Red Sox
ESPN.
fired Alex Cora.
Yeah, it couldn't happen to a nicer town. Let's
Inside-
go to
oh, sorry.
let's go to Cameron in the Lake Forest. Hey, Cameron, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, Lou Dort, the fourth court, child support, kettle corn, Lakers in 5.
Okay, Lakers in 5 is the. Aren't they supposed to rhyme? Isn't it supposed to have
I think
some
so.
level of?
We
There was a
couple
lot of
years.
rhymes with Dort.
Kettle corn doesn't
Ish.
rhyme with Dort. But I get the sentiment.
I get an internal rhyme.
It's right. It's an internal rhyme.
Oh.
Let's get a couple more in here. Let's go to David in Los Angeles. David, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man.
Lakers! We did it.
Yes.
Man, everyone wanted the Lakers to be down 3-0, go to that Game 7, but instead the Celtics losing is just the funniest thing in the world to me. John's not there.
Yep.
Can you tell him that I love him at a running point, though?
I will
He's,
mention it,
of the
yeah.
Wave.
Oh, he's in running point
my
this year?
My mom and not
Again?
Stepdad
Yeah.
Leo just finished Running Point.
Oh, I
They
gotta
said
watch
John
it.
really steals the show.
Okay.
He really does, and I love hearing his voice. And then I know how we beat OKC.
Yeah. How?
It happened in the past with Michael in Detroit.
Yeah.
We have to rough up SGA. Bring in Maxey. Just not hurt the guy, but show him that we got to be physical with him. And I think if we do that, I think we actually have a chance in this thing. And then
All right.
Luca comes back Game 3, bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
You think SGA is going to get more free throws? I mean, that's a great idea. Just give him a ton more free throws by roughing him up.
I do. Yeah, that's exactly. But you do need to get really physical with this team. This is, if you look at Detroit, if you had a chance to look at Detroit they play a really physical brand of defense. Oklahoma City plays a really physical brand of defense. And the Lakers are going to have to match that level of physicality and that level of energy.
Yeah. But can you do that with Austin Reeves on the floor?
Oh, come on, ye of little faith.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, you can hide a player.
But you also can't make a player grow, which is also what the Lakers would need to fight the Thunder because they lack size.
Yeah, they lack size and they lack depth. The Oklahoma City has got depth. They've got size.
You can't put Bronny out there in this series. He's too small.
Too small, exactly. Let's get one more in here, and then we'll turn the page. Let's go to Fred in Boyle Heights. Fred, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Fred, what's happening?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's up, mate? BC, E, and Momo. Two things. Go Lakers. Second of all, Momo, I called like about 2 weeks ago and talking about the karaoke. What was your song that you were talking about? Our competition?
I usually like to do Defying Gravity.
Oh, come on. You do a slow song?
The other one I like to do
Defying Gravity is not a slow song.
No. The other one I like to do is Alone from the Glee version, though. I like to duet that one.
You mean the Heart song?
Yeah, the Heart song, but it's from the Glee version of it where they do a duet.
Oh, okay.
So there's a guy part and a girl part. So Nevin and I have done that at parties and weddings and stuff like that. And we'll do it mostly in the car.
Are you paid to go to parties and weddings and to perform this?
I would not say that I'm good. I'm just saying I put my whole heart and soul into it.
Give us a little Defying Gravity, though. I want to hear that.
Oh, that.
Give me the
what's
last
your battle
note.
cry?
Give me the last
Oh,
note.
God, you guys, I can't hit the note.
That's a little Tarzan.
Everyone deserves a chance to fly.
Okay.
And if I'm going solo, at least I'm flying free.
Okay.
Okay, I don't
For
know.
those who ground me.
There it is.
Yeah. There you go. There's
Sorry, it's the
there's
Wicked
Momo's.
version. I got to do it.
Yeah, there's Momo's. What's your
I
song,
think I'll
Em? Do you have a karaoke
Wide
go-to?
Open Space is the chick.
Oh, good one.
But it makes me cry, too. So that doesn't always help with karaoke.
BC, do you have a karaoke song?
Yeah.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Oh, that's good. Everybody sings along to that.
Such a BC move.
Everybody sings along to that.
What's yours, Mace?
Well, I can tell you that the worst karaoke song of all time I once got up and sang, and that is Bye Bye Miss American Pie, which is about 7 minutes long.
It's so long.
I think it's almost 10 minutes long.
It is long. I drove my Chevy to the levee a lot of times during that performance. It's a
seriously
rough
like they can't just rap it.
No, do you know the Ireland plant, the Mason and Ireland plant?
What?
So, we are going to in New York. We went to a place called Don't Tell Mamas.
Oh, but I also went with you to a piano bar, and it was so fun.
This is a different piano bar. We discovered this new piano bar. It's not new, but it's called. We are going to call ours My Cousin's Wedding.
Okay.
And the idea is we're going to bring in, we're going to fly in a piano player from New York who does this on a regular basis. And then we're going to invite like anybody that can sing to show up. And it's going to be a big piano bar scene. Ireland is fixated on this concept. So I'm along for the ride. Who would have thought that Ireland is the one who wants to create a bar for show tunes? And I'm just along for the ride. But he is pretty determined. So it may happen.
You know what? This is
go to the grand opening.
I think I now understand why the Mason and Ireland partnership works.
Why?
Because you both love show tunes.
We
you
do.
both love stuff like this.
But Ireland seems
because you're very different. But this is a common ground that makes sense.
This is common ground. Yeah, Broadway John.
Yeah,
Broadway John. He wants to do a piano bar. All right, coming up next, Bmani Jones thinks that SGA doesn't, quote unquote, pass the eye test. I don't know what that means, but we'll hear it next. Mason and Ireland, Momo's in for John 710 ESPN.
Netflix's A Joke Fest has taken over L.A. This Tuesday, May 5th, 2 huge podcast events live. Theo Vaughn brings This Past Weekend to the Wiltern with Mike Tyson. And Pardon My Take celebrates 10 years live at YouTube Theater. It's all part of Netflix's A Joke Fest, May 4th through the 10th. Listen to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. They're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to each show. Theo Vaughn, Pardon My Take, May 5th. Tickets at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. And your chance to win on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, right here on ESPN LA.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always Cosm.
Here's your Cosm calendar for the week of May 4th. And it's debut week at Cosm for the movie that will blow you away. Starting this week, get into Cosm for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That's right, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone like you've never seen it before. On a massive 87-foot wraparound LED display where you'll feel like you're actually in the movie. And at Hogsworth. Visit Cosm.com now for showtimes. The NBA and NHL playoffs continue the week of May 4th with conference semifinals taking center stage in the Dome. Here's your chance to get off your couch and see all the heart-pounding action and every series-defining moment. The action will be intense and you'll be right in the middle of every second. On Saturday, don't miss all the action of WWE Backlash at 3 p.m. and UFC 328 at 6 p.m. Cosm also has incredible food options and bars on every level to ensure your good time. To see everything going on at Cosm this week, visit Cosm.com right now for the full lineup of sports, movies, and events. That's Cosm.com.
That's your Cosm calendar.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
You love your gummy bears.
I do love gummy bears. Every time we're in the suite, I always get gummy bears. It's kind of a bit between Stephanie and I. So if she's not in there, I'll send her a picture of gummy bears and vice versa. Maybe I should send her some naughty pictures of you and the gummy bears on Wednesday night at East Central.
Gummy bears climbing out of my deep belly button, just trying to escape.
Oh, Cappy, you a freak, man. You a freak.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Harry Douglas here. I don't wait for birthdays to celebrate. I grab Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes like rich vanilla birthday cake with buttery funfetti goodness. Seriously, it's unapologetically extra in the best way. And it's sugar-free, so I get all that cake flavor without the guilt. It's tiny, portable, and ready for whenever I need a quick boost. I keep one with me because you never know when you'll need a little party energy. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports. with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 E.
Joke. Who sang that song? Yeah, not you.
Hey.
All right, so UCLA had all kinds of people ready to go to the spring game under Bob Chesney. A lot of excitement. Let's go. Spring game.
Woohoo! Where was it?
It was, I assume it was
at the Rose Bowl.
At the Rose Bowl, yeah. And the athletic department had a system where you could RSVP. And they had more than 18,000 RSVPs for the intra-squad scrimmage.
Yeah, but they didn't charge for it.
No, well, it gets worse.
That's the thing.
They hired a mariachi band to perform outside the entrance. Everybody's very excited. However, the amount of RSVPs was extremely inflated because of a crafty group of USC fans who exploited the free ticketing system, which allowed up to 50 complimentary tickets to get the number as high as they could. And then nothing.
How many people actually showed, Mace?
Do we have an actual count?
I don't think anybody actually got the number because it's also inflated because if you don't have ticket sales, it's hard to actually tell who comes in the gates because they're not scanning.
From the pictures, it looks like a smattering of fans.
I'd agree. A smattering is a good example.
Yeah. Hey, top athletes, big moments one night. The OC Sports Awards, June 18 at Angel Stadium, celebrates greatness and be part of one of Orange County's premier sports nights. Travis Rogers, the host. Get your tickets now at theocsportsawards.org. That's theocsportsawards.org.
Before we move off of the UCLA thing, is that a mean joke from USC fans?
No, it's a very funny joke. I am entertained endlessly.
I want to know who that feels like a great fraternity prank.
It does.
Somebody
like
figured that out
it or something.
And this is also why you can't do free RSVPs. You can't do free tickets because stuff like this happens.
Well, what you do when you do free RSVPs is you assume that like half the people aren't going to show up.
Yeah, that's right.
So people RSVP, then nobody. And that's exactly what happened here. People RSVP'd and nobody showed up.
And I think there's a world in which UCLA is better than they have been previously. Mm-hmm. I think Bob Chesney could improve. They have a really easy schedule.
Yeah.
And I think that they could. Nico Amialava could potentially have early Heisman smattering of talk.
Yeah,
because they could start the season 4-0. Like I looked at their schedule last week. There's a world in which they start their season off of 4 wins, and with that, and if he is playing well, he has pedigree before he got to UCLA. So I think there's a world in which, at the beginning of the season, there's some talk.
There is that world. We just don't live in it. Nico Amialava, by the way, was the 8th best quarterback in the SEC. I think he's got a chance to be the 8th best quarterback in the Big Ten.
Yeah, there's that joke. That was good. Could be.
See, I wrote that one.
That was good.
No.
Delivered it well.
Yeah, thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Lakers have advanced in the playoffs, and they will face OKC tomorrow night. You'll hear the game, of course, right here on 710 ESPN, the home of the Lakers. We've got some sound from JJ Redick at practice. Let's see what he's saying.
Each individual guy has had some level of playoff adversity and had to build a scar tissue or confidence and the ability to work through that. I think each group has to do that. It's a hard-fought series against Houston. I think every level you go up in the playoffs, it gets harder. That's just the reality. We talked for the last 3 weeks about elevating. We have to elevate even more. This is we saw a stat in our morning meeting this morning, like of teams that have had back-to-back or even more than that, 10 or more better net ratings in consecutive seasons. You're talking about the 95-96 Bulls, the 96-97 Bulls, and then the 15-17 Warriors. You're literally talking about two of the greatest teams of all time. I said to a bunch of people yesterday off-site that we're, talking about this series to me. I said, yeah, the Thunder are it's one of the greatest teams ever in NBA history. That's just the reality. They're that good. I think our guys recognize that and respect that, and we know what kind of task we have in front of us.
Okay, Momo.
Yeah.
One of the greatest teams in NBA history.
He's right.
He's not overstating that? You believe that?
Well, listen, they've won one title.
Yes.
So I don't like it when people quote stats like that for a team that has never won. But they did win.
Yeah.
They won one title. Now, there's a lot of really good teams that have won one title and no more. I think Denver was really good. They've only won one, and so far they've gone backwards.
Right.
So let's just see. I don't think you can ever be regarded as one of the best teams in NBA history unless you win multiple titles. I think the baseline is 3.
Right. Baseline is 3.
Yeah. 1 is a nice season. 2 is like, okay, you got a little something there. 3 is like you're now starting to border on a dynasty. You're talking, this is dynastic talk. This is a run. This is the Warriors run. This is you got to get to the finals. You got to get to, and OKC has the look of a dynastic type team. However, I think the stat is no team has won in back-to-back years for the last at least 8 years. Is that right?
Let me double check, but
I think
sounds
it's 8.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't think Oklahoma City is going to win this year either.
I mean, statistically, you are in the right there.
Right. I mean,
I thought Boston could repeat. They did not. I thought Denver could repeat. They didn't.
I love the Spurs to win
Me
it all
too.
this year.
I love the Spurs too. I think they're really good.
And you're right. And the last repeat winner was the Warriors.
Yeah.
In 2017 and 18. I only know that because I was there for this.
Right.
And I associate everything with when I had my kids. So the 18 one, I was very pregnant and I needed them to sweep because I needed to get off the road, and they did, and I was
happy.
happy.
But honestly, ever since then, it was Raptors, which was an out of the blue series where the Raptors did play the Golden State Warriors with all those injuries in the finals, and then it was the Lakers bubble season.
2020.
Who knows what would have happened if they didn't have the bubble season? Bucks kind of came out of the blue.
Correct.
Thought they could be ready to go, and they weren't. Then you had the Warriors in that weird year where it kind of came out of nowhere. Then it was Nuggets, Celtics, Thunder.
Yep.
So, I mean, recent NBA history says it's very hard to build a dynasty.
Yes.
It's very hard to keep good players. We did not see OKC lose anyone, really.
No.
Last year. Denver lost
This
people.
year, they're going to lose people.
Yeah, they'll lose
This year,
people.
OKC.
This is the year they'll lose people.
They may not be able to keep Lou Dort. They may not be able to keep Isaiah Hartenstein. So this is a really interesting window for them. Where
Isaiah Joe, I think, is also a free agent.
Yeah, I mean,
he's really good.
They can win it. Again, this is if you've not seen OKC play, they are incredible. They are really incredible. They seem to come at you at waves. I mean, guys like Casey Wallace come off the bench and they don't miss anything. It's like they're so loaded. And at some point you look at it and say, Sam Presti he has created this thing.
Okay, so
and it's self-sustaining because he's got so many picks coming up.
So I was talking to an executive from another team, and they were like, yeah, we all want to be like OKC, but it's really good to start your rebuild by getting the best player in the NBA as a throw-in to a trade.
It's true. But they saw something the Clippers didn't.
Yeah, but even they would admit that they didn't realize Shai was going to be this good. Like, they knew he was going to be a good young player.
Oh, if they knew he was going to be this good, they would have never traded him. But but
the Thunder didn't even know.
Oh, the Thunder found out he was
the
this
Clippers
good,
knew he was good. I know. I've heard, and I remember Doc Rivers telling me this at the time. He had a hard time putting Shai in the deal because he thought he was really good. He thought it was too much.
Yes.
But they just got so close to this idea. And this is why I tend to blame Kawhi, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because from what I understand, at the time, they went back to Kawhi and said, why don't you just sign with us? We'll go get Paul George, but if you need us to trade for Paul first, the price is so high it's going to be harder to keep enough to win. And would you just sign with us as a leap of faith?
Sure.
Knowing that we're going to get you Paul or somebody else really good, and Kawhi would not do it. Like, they did check with him again.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't just sign with the league. Now, if I'm the Clippers, and I think this is a big moment in Clipper history, they had the same thing happen to them with the Chris Paul trade.
Right.
They had the deal. All they had to do was say yes. The NBA asked for a little bit more, and they said, no, that's just too much in aggregate. We can't give up those extra. It was like a second-round pick and Eric Bledsoe or something small.
Right.
And Neil Olshey, their GM at the time, said no. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He said no, and they didn't. And then the NBA came back around, and they ended up getting him for what ended up being a decent return.
Yep.
And the Clippers were able to contend. Now, they never won, of course. But I think that if you look back on that trade, Is it on the Clippers for not, having enough fortitude to say no to OKC at that point? Is it on Kawhi for pushing the issue?
Yeah.
I think maybe a little of both.
Yeah.
But nobody realized Shai was going to be that good.
No, I don't think anybody did.
Not even the Thunder. I've talked to all of them about it. They knew he would be good. They did not think Stan Presti would admit that.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting, and maybe you can play this on the other side.
Yeah.
But Bmani Jones even highlights this when he talks about SGA. When he says he's like he doesn't pass the eye test. It's an interesting way that he describes why SGA is kind of like underwhelming, but in a way that still makes him a great player.
All right, we'll do that coming up next. Plus, wake up call for Artie Moreno. Artie Moreno, wake up! We'll do it coming up next. Mason in Ireland. Momo's in for John. 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
Oh, I didn't tell you this. This is so funny. Reminded me. At Disney on Saturday, 14-hour trip.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Apparently, there was some influencer there that both the girls knew.
Okay.
Some dancer dude, I don't know, but they freaked out, and this is a night at Disney, right? So, me, I'm on protection mode. But they took off running into the night, and I'm like, this is 20,000 steps in.
You got no chance. They're gone. They're gone.
Gone. Yeah. All I could do was yell. Come back here.
By the way, that is a very upsetting day as a parent.
Big time.
When you realize, like, if they run away from me, I can't catch them.
That's right.
Yeah, they're gone. That's it. That did.
Oh, my God. There's nothing I can do. I can't catch them.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and live on YouTube.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Mother's Day's coming up, and I've been thinking about my mom. I didn't realize how much she did for me back in the day. Listen, she woke me up, made sure I got to school, had breakfast, got fed, right? Picked me up from school, took me to practice and all my activities. I mean, you got to take care of mom. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you got to get it right. And the easiest way to do that is Bouqs. Bouqs is short for bouquets. That's Bouqs. And I'm sending mom flowers from the Bouqs company. And I'll get you this, 25% off, so you can send some flowers to mom, too. Send a vibrant, happy bouquet or step it up with a monthly subscription to keep some happiness coming month after month. Bouqs is the way to go. It took me 2 minutes, pick the bouquet, set the delivery date, boom, done. And with 25% off, you can grab some for your wife, your aunt, and your grandma, too. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Bouqs.com. That's Bouqs.com. Promo code ESPN for 25% off. That's Bouqs.com. Promo code ESPN. Bouqs.com. Promo code ESPN.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions.
800-345-6789. Count the facts. Count on Jacob.
Count your options, then count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Put it in your phone. Memorize it.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Celebrate mom the right way with rest, relaxation, and recovery. Burke Williams, the official recovery partner of ESPN LA, is giving you the chance to win the ultimate reset, the ultimate Mother's Day spa experience. Enjoy an 80-minute Burke Williams experience, an 80-minute facial, plus an enhancement of your choice, and access to spa amenities. Tune in Tuesday, May 5th, and Wednesday, May 6th for your chance to win. Because she deserves more than flowers. She deserves Burke Williams.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Thanks. Is oil marked down?
Save up to $15 when you buy 5 quarts and a filter.
And fuel treatment?
2 for $9 on Lucas.
Brake pads?
Marked down to free.
Free?
Get free Duralast brake pads when you buy 2 Duralast rotors.
That's several markdowns.
For many more miles.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Sing it, Maze. Come on.
How can I live when we are parted?
Yeah, that was a good note.
More.
That was good. Sing into the mic so they can all hear the reverb.
No, you picked the toughest part of the set.
I know, they did for me too.
Day. Tomorrow is the
God in heaven has in store.
One more dawn, one more day.
Into the mic.
One day more.
Nope. You did a little bit of Hugh Jackman. Hey, there's one more day until the Lakers and Thunder
That's
get
right.
off.
One day more, people. One day more. Yeah, we were talking about her. Now, I've seen a guy do that entire thing with all the different voices.
Oh, wow.
He's amazing.
That's
amazing.
good.
But I barely have one voice for it.
I mean,
barely.
you hit a couple of notes
There were
pretty
a couple
well.
in there.
Every once in a while, I surprise myself. I'm like, oh, that I hit
that worked.
Yeah, I got that. But mostly
nailed
it's
that
not
one.
good.
By the way, listen to DeMarco and Travis for your chance to win tickets to, speaking of comedy, like that song was, Netflix is a Joke. This past weekend, Theo Von featuring special guest Mike Tyson. This Tuesday at the Wiltern, be part of Netflix is a Joke Fest with over 350 shows across L.A. You'll find comedy before you find parking. Tickets on sale now at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. Will you go to see any of the Netflix is a Joke shows?
How long do they go for? Is it done after the playoffs? Can I watch it after go someplace?
It's today through the end of the week. So it's just one
Everything
week.
happens this week.
Oh, that's
but
a lot.
I will say, go on the website. There's something for everybody. There's big venues. There's small venues. There's great comedians you know the name of. You can also discover somebody. I'm going to see John Mulaney on Friday at the Hollywood Bowl, so I'm excited about that. But there's lots of great stuff. Anything you want to see, it's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like a good comedy show. Like we went, when we were in San Francisco, we went to see our friend Frank Caliendo do stand-up. He's
awesome.
He's funny on the show. He's really, really funny doing a stand-up. Great, great act. But, again, all of the comedy comes to town for Netflix as a Joke right now. The Mulaney show. When is the one I want to see is Edie
Patterson from Righteous Gemstones and Vice Principals. She's doing it the Dynasty Typewriter. Is that what she's doing here?
Oh, right in your head.
Yeah.
Is she in Venice?
I don't think Dynasty Typewriter is in Venice.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the East Side. But either way.
Yeah.
But the Bmani Jones sound that I mentioned last
That is correct. So Bmani Jones was talking about SGA. I want you to hear exactly what he said, Momo, and react to it.
Jokic looks and feels like one of the greatest players I've ever seen, right? Like, no matter where we come in the final accounting, when people...
And he is. Just for the record, I can say this. He is one of the best players of all time before people get too far down this path.
But when people get into he doesn't pass the eye test, I'm like, oh, you don't like basketball. Mm-hmm. Like, he is an obvious eye test guy, right? Then there happen to be numbers that support that. For me, at least, Shai is not an eye test guy. Shai has a rack of advanced statistics that imply that he has been one of the greatest players of all time in the last 3 or 4 years. There has never been a single solitary moment that I have watched him and thought that I was watching one of the greatest players of all time. Just never happened. I'm not, and that doesn't mean he's not.
Right.
I just haven't seen.
Yeah, here's where I think he's wrong. I think SGA plays at his own speed, and it is just faster than everybody else. He does, and the knock is fair. He does get to the free throw line an awful lot, but he makes them. He is, I think, uses his speed to make everybody else look silly at times. He's got a stutter step. He gets there before anybody else. Does he pass the eye test as one of the greats? I mean, it's way too early to consider.
I know what he means. I know what Bmani means. I don't want to say that's a bad take. I don't think it is. I just think that Shai, what it is he's really, like, when I watch him, I think when you watch Steph Curry, he has these Curry flurries.
Yeah, right.
That you're like, oh my God, it's amazing, Steph Curry, like, went nuts, right? Shai doesn't have anything that makes you go, oh my God, right?
Yeah.
The highlights don't jump off the page the same way those guys do.
There's something about the way he plays. He's sort of, I describe him almost like he's a guy from Avatar. Like he moves very smoothly.
Yeah.
Everything he does is like, the nickname is Shea Butter. Like, he's smooth, but you don't see the Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan didn't become Michael Jordan until he won the dunk contest. And then he had these crazy, iconic shots that, like, broke people's heart. Like, Shai just needs some of those moments.
But
does that make sense?
But the thing is that they're just so dominant.
Yeah, they're so dominant.
Don't even play in that
but that also,
games.
like, the Warriors were really dominant.
Yeah, you're right. And I think,
like,
maybe for me, it's the idea that before he left the Clippers, we just don't see SGA. We haven't seen him do it on a team at this level that isn't, like, perfectly built.
Right.
It feels like the Thunder are a perfectly built team that is too good to fail. Like,
yeah, like, you don't know how
players,
much of it is Shai and how much of it is the
it's
team.
Just he's on a perfect team, which maybe
it's kind of how you feel about a lot of their guys. Like, is Chet Holmgren like one of the best centers in the NBA?
Like, if he was on the Pistons, would he be doing the same thing that he's doing?
Yeah, if that's how you feel about the whole thing. Like, is it you talk about system quarterbacks. Like, right now, their system and everything they have is so good, but
don't you think Shai? The thing he does is controls everything.
Yes.
He's always in control. He doesn't make mistakes. There aren't a lot of turnovers. Yeah. He's always a willing passer, and he does get to the rack.
I just think it's also too early in his hero's journey to ascribe anything like that to him yet. Because to me, okay, do you know what he's kind of like to me? He was like Federer, okay?
Okay.
Like, just super smooth, wins all the time. He's like Swiss. There's nothing controversial about him. Like, he doesn't take big positions. There's never but then he found a foil, right?
Right.
He had a few different foils over the year, right? So it was like Federer and Nadal, and then it was Federer and Djokovic. And then he kind of found this interesting late career arc where he hung on and he still had these kind of big moments in the finals when he's really old.
Right.
And like, I feel like
that Wemby.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Like, Shai is just too early in this. Like, last year he had a couple of really big moments in those finals. But those finals
his resume isn't deep enough yet to say.
Yeah, it's too early.
But he might win a back-to-back MVP.
He probably will.
Yeah, probably will. I think he's going to win.
While also missing a bunch of games this season because of injury. Like, he's incredible by stats. But yeah, I agree. Maybe it's just I also don't watch as many Thunder games as I do the Laker games and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I'm not watching.
I have seen a lot of Thunder games. I had them 3 different series last year. 2 different series. I had the second round and the finals. And I know why you would say that, because they just, in that Denver series, he won them a lot of games, but it wasn't always him. There was like a game Lou Dort won, and there was a game Jalen Williams won. So, like, usually if it was the Pistons, or if it was Jordan and the Bulls, it would always be Jordan.
Yes.
Right? And the same thing in the finals. There was like a Jalen Williams game. There was so he just hasn't had enough of those big moments where you're challenged and you have a foe who helps define you.
Well, they're so good they're blowing everybody out too,
I mean.
which means you don't have any of those
it's
moments.
Like year 2 of this.
Yeah, year 2 of this, and by the way, and they're at the ground floor of it. I mean,
he's really good.
They're going to be good for a while.
He is kind of like Michael Jordan. Like, you guys, if you look them next to each other, their stats, their everything about it. It looks like Jordan, man.
Although he's winning the MVP because he's the best player on the best team.
Yeah, he has great stats, and he's the best player on the best team.
But the best player in the league, I don't think, is Shai. The best player in the league, you think it's Wemby?
I already think it's Wemby.
I think you can make a case for Jokic.
Yeah. It's one of those 3.
It's one of those 3,
yeah.
right?
And like, that's why when you say an all-time great, like, well, Michael Jordan was always the best player in the league.
Right.
LeBron was always the best player in the league. He didn't always win MVP.
Right.
Kobe, I don't know. I think he was the best player in the league for a lot of those years.
Yes.
Didn't win MVP.
Yes.
And back to Jokic, too, just real quick, too. What the heck did the Nuggets do?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, he had a terrible series.
I've never seen Jokic look mortal like that, except for before he was in shape.
And the Timberwolves had basically nobody.
At the end, in that last game,
that was
nothing.
I think.
And by the way, the news came out that Anthony Edwards is expected to play Game 1.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll make things interesting.
But let's see how he looks, because that was a gnarly injury,
right.
And he was also dealing with something else in his knee.
By the way,
before.
For every Laker fan who is thinking, as soon as we get Luca back, maybe if it turns into a long series, but definitely not tomorrow night, and definitely not game 2. He's had no on-court action yet. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. I don't think he comes back.
We won't
series.
see him until the Western Conference Finals.
If that. I mean, if they make it.
Yeah.
When they make the Western Conference
Finals. Come on, Momo, when that?
Okay, look, nobody,
Celtics
listen,
fan.
I'm just going to say this. Nobody thought the Lakers could beat Houston with the diminished squad that they had.
Yep.
And they did. So Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Absolutely
right.
We are not counting them out anymore. They've proven to us that they can rise to the occasion, and I think that they should be given that respect. That was one of the most impressive series wins of anybody out there this year. I've seen in a long time.
It was a huge upset.
The Lakers,
no question.
Minnesota, and I would say Philly. I think coming back 3-1 on Boston, that was pretty big.
All right, coming up next for you. I mentioned this before, but Artie Moreno, the alarm clock has gone off. Wake up, wake up. It's official. You got to do it
again.
Next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Netflix's A Joke Fest has taken over L.A. This Tuesday, May 5th, 2 huge podcast events live. Theo Vaughn brings This Past Weekend to the Wiltern with Mike Tyson. And Pardon My Take celebrates 10 years live at YouTube Theater. It's all part of Netflix's A Joke Fest, May 4th through the 10th. Listen to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. They're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to each show. Theo Vaughn, Pardon My Take, May 5th. Tickets at Netflix'sAJokeFest.com. And your chance to win on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, right here on ESPN LA.
For Mother's Day, I'm taking Mom to brunch at Morongo. I'm letting her pick up the tab. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Treat Mom like a queen at our sparkling wine brunch in the ballroom. Mother's Day, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Number 2.
Melt Mom's stress away with the spa day at Sage Spa.
And the number 1 reason.
Show Mom a special weekend with the Casita, because Mom deserves her own private plunge pool. Book before we sell out.
Morongo, good times.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, Huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The Lakers knocked out the Rockets.
Game over. Series over.
And now the road to the finals runs through Oklahoma City.
And the Lakers advance to round 2 to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Lakers Thunder, Game 1 in the Western Conference semifinals. Pre-game coverage starts tomorrow at 4 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Wow. Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
This is the theme from The Mandalorian.
Oh,
May
that's
the
what this
fourth
is.
be with you. Is the
Hey.
force strong with you guys? Is the force
Pew,
strong
pew,
with the Lakers?
Pew, pew, pew.
Listen, I still think that joke lands. I think if you want to feel witty today,
Yeah.
I think you can just start texting it to everyone, and it still lands.
May the 4th be with you.
Just text all your friends.
Yeah.
You'll get a lot of like.
It's hard to
ha-has.
believe it's been like 6 years since there's been a Star Wars movie. This
Yeah.
is the first one, Mandalorian and Grogu. If you were scoring at home, Grogu is Baby Yoda. He grew up to be Baby Yoda.
And it's the same person that says Werner Herzog said, "Show me the baby."
The baby. So
you did that well, Thank
you. Mike Trout is off to just a terrific start for the Angels.
How old is he now?
Mike Trout is, I'm glad you asked.
32, I would guess.
He is 34.
34, okay.
So he is off to an excellent start. Not hitting for average, but he's got 10 homers, 21 RBIs. He leads the league. He leads Major League Baseball in walks and leads Major League Baseball in runs.
Okay.
1.8 wins above replacement, already better than he was last year.
The Angels
are
better than we
season.
expected.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. Angels are...
They're not good? I thought they were good.
Well
they got
under,
off to
well under 500.
Oh, okay. Nevin just went to a game, and it was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Great seats, great prices. So
His were free. Yeah.
Keith Law thinks that the Angels need to trade him now. And he is absolutely right. Now, this is do you think Mike Trout listens to the show on a regular basis?
He might.
He
Sure.
might. Mike.
He's
dude,
a basketball fan. I know I see him at games.
Request a trade now. Now is the time. Go to a contender. You're not on one now. It's been 10 years.
You're probably going to get injured. So
yeah, now,
do it now.
Before you get, I mean, and there are possible trade options. The Phillies, although they just, Philly was always the spot, but they're having a terrible season, so that may not be it. Rangers.
Well, he's from there.
Correct. Rangers, Giants, Yankees, although Yankees still have Giancarlo Stanton, and they want to DH Mike Trout. If you want to be smart, DH Mike Trout.
But they do that with Stanton, too. They kind of play in outfield. They could rotate outfield and DH.
I think there is a huge market for Mike Trout right now, but as Em said, you know what?
How many years are left on that contract?
Well, a few. The Angels will have to have an appetite for a big chunk of this contract because he's got 3 years left, I think.
That's not much.
But he's getting paid pretty highly in those 3 years.
Yeah.
He's getting paid like one of the top players in the league, which he isn't anymore. I mean, maybe this year.
That's what all those contracts are going to be. Like every single one of those 10-year, 12-year deals, whatever his was, they're all going to look terrible at the end. You kind of assume that risk. Bryce Harper's deal. By the time he's in year 13.
Yeah. But that a little bit of that is just we're writing it off. Like we're going to pay you all this stuff up front, and we know at the end of the deal, the same way it was with Albert Pujols,
right?
Where you weren't getting the level of production that would justify it. But in the case of the Angels, they owe him 37 this year, 37 next, 37 for the next 4 years.
That's not bad. 37.
37 for a guy that's...
For a DH only, pretty much. I know he's playing in the field more now.
I know, but it's not
past.
like 50 or 60.
Right. I think that is not a value contract.
Yeah, but you have to
I think
like the Angels are going to take some of that.
The Angels need to eat some of that.
And the Angels need to, if they do the trade, they need to get prospects. They
Yes.
can't get current players. They need to get prospects, which is why the teams listed that Keith Law put out there, the Rangers, Giants, and Phillies and Yankees are better options than someone, let's say, like the Padres. The Padres.
I think I probably like of those options. I kind of like the Giants the most for him because it's still in California. They have some good prospects. They're not off to a great start either.
No, not off to a good
start. But
start.
like he would make sense for them and kind of where they are. They're not really reinventing themselves. They're still trying to win.
But I think if you're Mike Trout, why not push to go to a contender?
Yeah, Yankees. That's a good fit.
Yeah, I mean, why not push for Yankees? Why not push for Rangers or are just 2 games out of first place? Padres, is that an option? Padres?
Well, Padres was listed, but wouldn't really work because they don't have the prospect
They do not.
compensation
Yeah,
that the Angels would probably or should want.
I don't know that you're going to get premium prospects.
Two prospects for Mike Trout?
Yeah, but like what level? It's not just the prospects. It's what level of prospect are we talking about?
Well, then don't trade Mike Trout at all. Like, the thing is like if you're not getting prospects back, don't trade Trout at all because then what are you going to get? Nothing.
Right.
You're going to get a break in payroll.
Okay, but you're doing that to a franchise star who's been with you since the beginning, who's maybe one of the greatest baseball players of all time.
Yeah.
There's no reason to cut that guy if you're not going to get at least some prospects back. There's no reason to cut on your franchise player.
I think you will get some. You may not get the most premium prospects in the world, but you will get prospects back. I mean, the Rangers are going to trade young talent as opposed to guys on the major league roster, which the Angels, frankly, just don't need right now because this is another lost season for them.
If you don't get anybody, then just keep him. Just keep Mike Trout, play his entire career with the Angels, and have it be done with. Because I feel like you need to get something back from him if you're going to trade him at all.
But to me, if I'm Mike Trout, I'm going to, and again, he's been very, very loyal for a very long time. It is Artie Moreno who has been disloyal. When Mike Trout makes a commitment to the Angels, he gets a commitment from Artie Moreno that I'm going to put a good team around you. And he has not done it for a decade. Mike Trout needs to come out and say, you know what? I've done my time. I've done my time. I want to go somewhere where I got a chance to win something.
That's
not Anaheim.
Are they still paying Rendon?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I want to
Maybe they could get Rendon's contract thrown in there.
It's from Keith Law's article, and he says this. It's quite possible or probable that Moreno won't allow Panasian to even entertain trade offers. That Moreno will say, nope, no trade whatsoever. Don't even listen. Don't even look. Mike Trout's never leaving. Yeah. And I think that is bad ownership, which you all know is synonymous with Artie Moreno.
Right. But at some point, this is also about Mike Trout. And Mike Trout saying, you know what? Like the Giannis situation. You know what? Got to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Got to. Because I cannot toil away in absolute obscurity, especially not when I seem to have found a second wind in my career.
He would have done that by now.
I know it's early. He's played in 34 games,
Yeah.
but last year, he played in 130. Listen to his game totals and tell me if you're willing, how much you're willing to invest. This is going back to 2017. 114, 140, good. 134, 53, 36, 119, 82, 29, 130 last year, and 34 so far this year. You're not getting even 150 games out of Mike Trout. And he's already given you 34.
Mason,
Again,
I think if we're waiting for Mike Trout to say he wants to leave, that's never going to happen.
Come on!
It has to come from Perry Manassian and Artie Moreno taking trade offers.
But you already just said
I know it's not
Artie
gonna
Moreno
happen.
is not going to allow Perry Manassian potentially to trade him.
It's
if
what
Mike
Keith
Trout
Law
says I
believes.
want out, he will trade him.
But the thing is, that's a fantasy land. Mike Trout's never going to ask out.
But is it not a fantasy land on both sides?
So we're going to get stuck with Mike Trout and his entire career with the Angels. Congratulations, everybody.
It is a shame.
Yeah,
It
is
a
a shame. I remember when they were a little more relevant. Remember when they had Torrey Hunter and Mike Trout, and they had some decent pitching, and they never really made the playoffs, but they were better than they are
They've
now.
won a World Series this century.
Yeah. 2002, they won a World Series. They have not had a winning season in 10 years.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, it's brutal. It's brutal. And
I
by
used
the
to
way,
have to cover the Angels a lot. I drove down there a lot when Mike Trout was like a rookie, second-year guy, and it was really fun and exciting.
Oh,
People had Trout heads.
By
you
the
know?
way, Mike Trout was an unbelievable player. I mean, he's still an unbelievably talented player, but his first couple of years, man, he was just a walking MVP. He did absolutely everything. He either won it or finished second every single year for the beginning of his career. So, he's past peak, but he can still help somebody. I think the only way it happens and Emily may be right, is if he says, trade me. I think that's what it requires.
I don't know that he would walk in there and say that, but if they came to him and said, hey, we got something here,
right?
What do you think?
Yeah.
That's how it happens. They got to go out and see what they can get and present him with the offer, and then he has to bless it.
It's such a weird deal because his market value, even though he's off to a good start, is not very high.
Exactly.
It's not very high. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some fast track. If you are headed across town and maybe you're trying to get to work and you're missing another light over on Olympic, or somebody rear ends you over on Pico or over in Los Feliz, wherever it happens to be, on the freeway, surface streets, if you get into an accident, you want somebody who can step in and guide you through the entire process. And there are so many complications. That's why I always say, if you are in an accident, before you even get out of the car, call Jacob. 800-345-6789. He's going to tell you exactly how to handle the situation, what to say when you get out of the car, what pictures to take. Maybe there are witnesses to see what happened. Whatever it is, let Jacob be your guide, and he will make sure that you get the compensation that you deserve, and you won't pay a penny unless he wins. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Call Jacob.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Travis Scott turns 35.
Yes. What's Kardashian? Kylie. They got the baby, right?
Yes. All right, so quick story. There's somewhere where I had to present my ID.
Yeah?
Sure. We need to see your driver's license. Yeah, sure. So I hand it to her, and she goes, is this really your name? I'm like, yeah. And she goes, your name is really Travis Scott? I'm like, yeah. And she goes, like the rapper? I'm like, I don't.
Wait, is your middle name Scott?
Yeah.
Did you know
Yeah.
that? I did not know that. I had no idea.
Yeah, it is.
I
Yeah.
had no idea.
And like, so she's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at her like she's crazy. And like we have no idea what the other person's talking about. I'm like, yeah, that's my name.
Oh, bro.
Can I give you
your
a quick
name is
story,
Travis
Tim?
Scott from now on.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning in every bite. And right now, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $11.99, delivery or carryout. When you're hungry for big flavor, keep the Pizza Hut coming with the $11.99 large 3-topping deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
It's time for Shit-Auto to take care of Mom for Mother's Day. Thanks to Burke Williams, ESPN LA's official recovery partner. Listen on Tuesday and Wednesday to the Shit-Auto and Cat Morning Show. When you hear the cue to call, you have your chance to tell Shit-Auto why you should win the ultimate reset for the mother in your life.
What you gonna do on Mother's Day? I'm gonna celebrate with the mother.
The ultimate Mother's Day spa experience. From Burke Williams, the Shit-Auto and Cat Morning Show, and ESPN LA.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, Fast Track time. Zoom, man.
All right, so my favorite boy, my favorite guy out there, Timothy Chalamet, has
God,
quite
here we
the
go. Yeah.
dilemma tonight. It is the Met Gala, and he's a very famous person, a very famous celebrity, with a very famous celebrity girlfriend who often goes to the Met Gala. He also is known for his looks, so it makes sense for him to go to the Met Gala.
Sure,
He's done it before,
makes
I believe.
sense,
But his beloved Knicks play in about 3 hours from now, so it conflicts. The Knicks will have their Game 1 series against the 76ers tonight at home in New York. So if you were Timothy Chalamet, would you go to Game 1 or would you go to the Met Gala? And would it depend on what Kylie wants to do?
So if I'm Chalamet, I am going to the game.
You're going to go to the ballet?
Go to the ballet, go to the opera. No, he's likely to run into some ballet and opera people at the Met Gala. I would go to the game. I mean, he comes across as just a really intense Knicks fan, and I can't imagine being in New York that he's going to miss Game 1 to dress up like a whatever.
I think he's going to the Met Gala.
Whatever he's dressed up as.
I think he's going to the Met Gala. It's the second round of the playoffs. There's a game on Wednesday. He'll be there.
I know, but
there's one Met Gala a year, and there's a bunch of Knicks games. He can go again on Wednesday.
The Met Gala just seems like such a goofy waste
Let me
of
ask
time.
my friend Lisa. She knows.
Do you think it depends on what
My New
Kylie
York
wants to
trip.
do? Like if Kylie, do you think Kylie will go either way? Or will Kylie go to Game 1 of the next series?
Where are there more cameras? Probably the Met Gala.
Yeah.
She will go
I don't
where
know.
the
There's a
cameras
lot of
are.
cameras at the Knicks game, and you're put on TV.
It is true. I wonder what Kylie wants to do. Would you ever go to the Met Gala, Momo?
Of course.
It costs It's $100,000 entry, or
it's a donation.
It's a donation.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
It's to the Met Gala, the costume.
But somebody
Institute.
pays for you. It's not
Typically, yeah. So like if you're say I'm a famous actress, I have a deal with Chanel.
Yep.
Chanel will dress me, and then Chanel will pay the donation to the Met Gala. So that's
think-
how most of these people. That's almost all these people are not paying out of their pockets to go to this.
Do you think Emma Stone will sponsor me to go to the Met Gala?
Amazon is in charge of the entire thing tonight because Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez are the hosts.
The hosts, yeah. Lawrence Sanchez, wow.
What a come
amazing.
up.
Yeah,
by the way, she's not in Devil Wears Prada 2, but she's basically in Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah, she is basically. That is basically her. Exactly right.
So, I think.
What would you dress up as? Like a.
It's costume art is the theme this year. Costume art.
I would get one of those I would just let somebody dress me and I would just own it.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
PC, you want to go to the Met Gala?
That's no for me.
So
it's not my scene,
so not for me,
but I'm all into
Mason, it's the best gossip you could ever want.
But what am I not into? I'm not into gossip that much.
Well.
Do you think I'm into gossip?
I think you should be into gossip because gossip is the best
Ireland
thing ever.
loves some gossip. I am not a big gossip person.
Gossip is the best.
Yeah, I know you love it. Ireland loves it.
Ireland
he knows who
loves.
everybody's dating. He will know who every single person at the Met Gala is dating.
Ramona, you love gossip because you're a reporter.
My
Being
job,
a reporter
I'm a
is
professional
basically gossiping.
Yeah, it's literally what a reporter is.
Well, but is that in the same category as gossip?
Oh,
like
yeah,
who's dating who and all that
think
business?
of gossip in a negative light. Gossip is actually an evolutionary tool to help people.
It is one of the
gossip
sins.
But
one
it's
of the
also
7 deadly sins.
It's
right?
not. I know it is technically,
Yeah.
and maybe in some translations, but I think gossip gets a bad rap. I think gossip is helpful.
Gossip
Mason, you're
also
being
tears,
so condescending
gossip
towards gossip.
so tears people down.
Listen,
But gossip is helpful. So gossip helps people find out if people are really snakes in the grass.
Do
if
you
they're
think
real.
that gossip has I think gossip has fundamentally changed though since the days of Whistledown, okay? Because we have social media now.
Yeah, correct.
So stuff on social media is technically gossip.
It is gossip,
A lot of
yeah.
it is, but it's actually very harmful.
Well, see, that's why the Met Gala, you get the good gossip because you're
Yeah.
there in person and you see
The
it
best
happening.
gossip is the stuff you hear behind the scenes that never gets to be public, like what we talk about during the breaks.
Yep.
Oh,
okay.
I was at the park the other day and I overheard people next to me. They were on a first date and he was talking about his brother got the leg lengthening surgery.
No,
that's amazing gossip.
The leg lengthening
amazing
surgery.
$80,000 leg lengthening
Yeah.
surgery. Like,
Oh my God, that is insane.
you love that.
But
Good
you're
gossip.
that's like you're
But I
overhearing
don't love
someone's
that if it
conversation.
goes on social media and it becomes a story for everyone else's
if I
public
knew the
consumption.
person's name and like put it
Yeah.
out there or whatever.
What I don't like is I don't like workplace gossip at all.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't-
maybe
yeah.
I should make a distinction. I don't like workplace gossip. Like if I tell John something,
Yeah. Well, that's your first mistake.
John he's got a bell. And it's like one of these town crier, and he'll walk
Yeah.
out and he'll ring the bell.
He's
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
Revere.
He is. He will tell everybody
You know what's
exactly
amazing
what's going on.
is I tell John things behind the scenes, and then
Yes.
he forgets even that I told him.
Sure.
And then he'll repeat it back to me.
Yes. Well, that's
And I'm
called.
like, I'm the one who told you that.
Yeah, but that's called cryptonesia. That's an actual thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, where you steal unconsciously from somebody else. It's called cryptonesia. Everybody suffers from
How
it.
do you know that?
Because I believe I suffer from it as well as
Okay,
everybody
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Where I tell Juan a story that he's already told me. I told you that.
I'm
he'll
like,
say.
I'm the one who gave you this, John. Like, what do you
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But I think social media has changed it. Okay. Okay.
Met Gala update.
All right. From a New Yorker.
Okay. What'd she say?
If he's a real a-hole, he goes to the Met Gala. My gut is he goes to the Knicks, but he's an a-hole anyway. So I think he goes to the Knicks.
Like your friend. I love Timothy Chalamet.
Is she in ballet or opera?
No.
Okay, because he has no friends in those fields.
Oh, that's right. That's
Hey,
right. That's
Mason
an amazing
Ireland
Chalamet.
on the road tomorrow, taking over Pchanga for the Pchanga Charity Golf Tournament. Me and Sua Cravens live tomorrow, noon to 3 from Pchanga Resort Casino. Tune in ESPN LA 710 tomorrow or watch live on the ESPN LA YouTube app. BC, what do you got?
Fast Track.
Kind of a somber day in the MLB and broadcasting world here. Longtime Yankee announcer John Sterling passed away today, age of 87. No, he stepped away, I think, in 2024, so he hasn't been calling games the last year.
This is like the Yankees equivalent of Vin Scully.
100%.
Okay.
Yes, that was kind of going to be my question. One of my friends, diehard Yankee fan, actually has, a couple tattoos with his quotes on them.
Yep.
Very similar to a lot of people have Vin Scully, tattoos and stuff like that.
It's time for Dr.
One of his
Baseball.
more, famous ones is All Rise. I'm going to play that for
All
you real
Rise,
quick.
okay.
Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the judge.
just so famous for the iconic home run calls, really going over the top. When I produced for out-of-town scoreboard for the Padres, every single one of these home run calls, we would always have John Sterling in. Anything Yankee-related, home run, John Sterling was always in. My favorite broadcaster besides Vince Scully, what do you think just about John Sterling?
You know what's interesting about John Sterling, having lived in New York, and I met him a few times at Yankee Stadium, he is more like Harry Carey than he is like Vin Scully.
That's right.
He's got that element of like emotion over the top, whereas Vin was a poet, a wordsmith.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
John Sterling runs on emotion, or has always run on emotion, the way Harry Carey did. So I would put him in that category.
Like highs and lows, like big peaks and valleys when you're listening to a John Sterling broadcast. I feel like Vin's, and is much more like it. It's comforting. It's very, very even keeled. Obviously, he rose to the moments when the moments required it because he's so talented. But it's not this wave that you get when you're listening to John Sterling call up a game.
Right. And I think, too, that, in the case of Vin Scully, I learned so much from listening to Vin Scully.
Totally.
I like most of what I know about D-Day came from Saving Private Ryan and Vin Scully on D-Day telling the story as he was doing the game. And that's not John Sterling. John Sterling ran on emotion and heart, and as we like to say around here, hail fellow, well met. To John Sterling.
I would say this too. The Yankees are larger than life, and you need a voice that feels sort of larger than life. Like there's just a few of these brands, and some of that larger than life quality is the nostalgia of the Yankees and their history and all that. But a lot of it is that they had a guy like John Sterling. Like all the great calls you ever hear are his voice, and he gives it that quality that makes it feel maybe more important than a game, more important than baseball.
I will say Michael Kay has done a fantastic job. He does the TV broadcast and has been doing it for a long time because Sterling has been doing the radio broadcast. I think Michael Kay does a great job of that. And he also, he's emotional. Yankee fans are emotional. They ride the waves and they get really out of it. But John Sterling is a wordsmith. I used to love how he did the puns with it, like a Stantonian home run. And he had fun with it. He seemed like he had a great time always calling the game.
Yeah. And one of the last, we're running out of like the greats, are we not? Like that layer of legends is sort of passing on.
Well, because I think everybody, and this is going to sound very cynical, but there's being Vin Scully, being the voice of the Dodgers is something really to aspire to have your entire career be that team but it also involves doing a local broadcast for 50 years and not having stars in your eyes about doing national or going viral on social media, and everybody kind of is looking to do what's next or something bigger or grow or this or that, and you just get so few of these guys who just want to stay with one team their entire career.
Right. And we work with one that has been now with the Lakers for, I forget.
Yeah.
Did anybody know he's been there at least
30 years, I think?
30 years and maybe 12, 13, 14.
Talk about John or
As
Stu
the voice
Lance?
of Lake, I'm talking about John.
Okay.
Because I know he was 30 years, I think, when he's been doing
sidelines,
the
and all
Trudell
that.
role.
But I mean, look, like Joe Davis to me, he was the handpicked successor for Vin Scully.
Yes.
He has absolutely the talent to live up to it. But he has ambitions of doing more than a local broadcast, of being a team. He's one of the best broadcasters in all of sports. He can do the Olympics. He can do NFL. He can do all. He's going to call Super Bowls.
Yes, he is.
And so Vin Scully actually had all of that. He actually did call. Didn't he call Super Bowls? I think
He called Super Bowl. I don't know if
he called the catch.
Oh, he called the catch. That's right.
Yeah.
Some of these iconic moments in sports were actually Vin Scully. Like I would say, Al Michaels is probably one of the.
Al Michaels is one of the greats.
Yeah,
one of the greats.
He didn't just work for a team his whole life.
No.
You know.
I mean, that relationship between a broadcaster and the team is really, it's the soundtrack to the season.
It is.
And I know lots of people feel that way about John and Lakers games.
Yeah.
I looked it up. He's been doing it for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
15 years.
A long time.
Yeah, a long time. And been around the team for even longer than that. So, that relationship between broadcaster and announcer, because as you said, people leave.
Yeah.
They're doing other stuff. They're doing national stuff. They're doing football on the weekends, all that stuff. Those guys are getting more and more rare. But hail fellow, well met to John Sterling. Great, great broadcaster, and the Yankees will certainly miss him. All right, more Fast Track coming up next. Momo's here for John, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pchanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pchanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Visit Pchanga.com for more information.
Netflix is a Joke Fest has taken over LA. This Tuesday, May 5th, 2 huge podcast events live. Theo Vaughn brings This Past Weekend to the Wiltern with Mike Tyson. And Pardon My Take celebrates 10 years live at YouTube Theater. It's all part of Netflix's A Joke Fest, May 4th through the 10th. Listen to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. They're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to each show. Theo Vaughn, Pardon My Take, May 5th. Tickets at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. And your chance to win on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, right here on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Celebrate Mom the right way with rest, relaxation, and recovery. Burke Williams, the official recovery partner of ESPN LA, is giving you the chance to win the ultimate reset, the ultimate Mother's Day spa experience. Enjoy an 80-minute Burke Williams experience, an 80-minute facial, plus an enhancement of your choice, and access to spa amenities. Tune in Tuesday, May 5th, and Wednesday, May 6th for your chance to win, because she deserves more than flowers. She deserves Burke Williams.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American-made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, man.
Well, this is breaking news as of about 15 minutes ago, but 2 weeks before their trial was set to begin, Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively have reached a settlement. So if you don't remember these two names.
Oh, I remember this.
In case people don't remember, they were both worked on a movie called It Ends With Us.
Yep.
And Baldoni was the director. Blake Lively was the star. And Baldoni also starred in the movie as well. There was both sides putting things out in there that they didn't agree with. And I'm going to read this statement that they put out together, their joint statement. The end product of the movie It Ends With Us is a source of pride to all of us who worked on it to bring to life, raising awareness and making meaningful impact in the lives of domestic violence survivors and all survivors. It's a goal that we stand behind. We acknowledge the process presented challenges and recognize concerns raised by Mrs. Lively deserve to be heard. We remain firmly committed to our workplaces free of improprieties and unproductive environments. It is our sincere hope This brings closure and allows all involved to move forward constructively and in peace, including a respectful environment online. So I understand, yes, I think that people shouldn't be hurling insults at these people online.
Sure.
But I will say, I think I'm going to think differently of both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni after this.
100%. I am too. And by the way, I'm also going to think differently about Ryan Reynolds.
Agreed.
Ryan Reynolds and his involvement with the whole Taylor Swift part of it.
A little bit of the threatening of it. He rewrote some scenes.
All that stuff, it is, for me, baked in now for Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni, and Blake Lively.
Usually people settle these things before it gets ugly.
Yes.
Before all of this
got
damage
ugly
is done.
first. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so ugly.
And I think the Reynolds Lively family has made enough money. They've made a lot of money in their lives, but I really think it's going to hurt Blake more than it hurts Ryan. I think Ryan will get more opportunities. I think he's going to stay in the limelight. Deadpool did really well still.
Yep.
I think this is really going to hurt Blake. And for better or worse, if you agree or not, it's just, unfortunately, women do tend to face the more raw ends of these when it comes to PR disasters. And this is a capital P, capital R, PR disaster.
Yeah. Well, it is for him, too. I don't know what he does.
Yeah, Baldoni, and he also was like, he was working, he had a podcast about, being a man, a male feminist. And it's like, well, that's out the window, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's
see you later.
That's over, exactly. Hey, coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs here on ESPN LA is presented by Pchanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pchanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pchanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pchanga.com for more information. Me and Sua Cravens and M are going to be live from the Pchanga Charity Golf Tournament tomorrow. So if you're in the neighborhood of Pchanga, please come see us. Zoom, Brian.
What do you got?
All right, so my wife and I have been trying to see Haley Williams, the singer, for quite a while now. She's been doing a tour. The last year, though, when she put her tour on sale, I think she's coming to L.A. this month.
And by the way, she's the lead singer of Paramore, if you're more familiar with that.
Okay, got it.
Sold out instantly, so you couldn't even, pre-sale, all that stuff. As soon as you go on, tickets on sale, sold out. So this last week, they announced the Hollywood Bowl. She's going to be there in October, so we went on this morning. I will say we were able to get tickets, so we are going to go see her in Hollywood Bowl in October. But my wife signed on 15 minutes beforehand, before it went live, had all the pre-sale codes and all this stuff. By the time she finally got on, it took over like an hour and a half, and she was 30,000 in line.
Really?
Yeah, for the tickets. I just can't wrap my head around this. This was, as soon as the tickets dropped, 30,000 people trying to get tickets to this. Is this like the new norm for, concert tickets and things like that?
It was that way for the Taylor Swift. They had that
Taylor
total
Swift
crash.
though, that was 8 hours.
That
I
was
had to wait
Ticketmaster,
for
right?
8 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So you were 30,000th in line?
Yeah.
But you got tickets.
Allison did, yeah. She waited an hour and a half to get the
my
tickets, and we
gosh.
finally got them. This is our third attempt of trying to see her as well, just because they sell out instantly.
I think, though, that's part of the marketing thing, right? That's part of, there's so many people in line.
True.
It makes you feel good about spending whatever it is that you spend on those tickets. Oh,
back in
scarcity.
Back in the day, we used to actually wait in line for tickets, physically wait in line.
I did that once.
Do you think
Not
it's
for a
better?
concert, for Stanford men's basketball tickets.
I think it's better to wait in line or to do this online thing.
It was weird. When you were waiting online, you got this sense of community with the other people
do that for
you were
sneakers
waiting
now.
online
Yeah,
with.
other fans.
iPhone drops.
Now, it raises an interesting question. Who the hell is Haley Williams? I don't even know
who
this
you're
person
talking about.
is.
Yeah, I don't
Great
either.
singer.
Yeah, what?
She's the lead singer of Paramore.
What would I know? Do I know any of her songs?
You know Paramore songs. They were big in the 2006 is probably, I think, the highest.
Play one
Paramore
of them for me.
Yeah. It's pop punk.
I'll play one for you.
Pop punk.
And
Yeah,
she
play
might,
one
though,
for us
be
coming up.
one of the greatest gifted singers of all time.
Really?
I will say her voice is absolutely incredible.
Really?
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great.
I didn't see her at the Bowl. The Bowl's
I'm so
best
glad
place
that you
to see
copped
anybody.
to that because I didn't know who
Yeah,
that was
I know.
either.
I was like, I
I tried to save you with Paramore, but
No, I appreciate
still
that. I
didn't-
don't
still
know.
didn't register.
By the way, raises another interesting question. Who the hell is Paramore?
Great band.
You're showing your age, Mace. Come
Yeah.
on.
No, same.
I just don't know them.
Paramore is the best, and Paramore stands. Call it 877-710-3777.
Yeah. All right.
Are there Paramore stands?
100%.
Yeah.
It sounds like
there's
it.
that
Yeah.
many people trying to get tickets.
Yeah,
so
I know. If there's a
Yeah.
line of 30,000, then probably.
Yeah.
Probably. All right, real quick, I want to get to this. This happens all the time where an opposing team comes into your arena, buys all the seats. Joel Embiid is very concerned about this in Philadelphia. As when the Knicks go to Philly and play the Sixers, he is encouraging Sixers fans to not sell their tickets.
I just have a message for our fans. Last time we played the Knicks, it felt like this was Madison Square Garden East. So we're gonna need the support. Don't sell your tickets. This is bigger than you. We need you guys. The atmosphere that we've had the last couple of games in Philly, especially the last one, pushing it to Game 7. I mean, we need all of it. I don't care if it's 70-30, it's Knicks fans. They travel, they're going to buy the tickets, and there's going to be, some people that need the money and that, probably going to sell tickets. But don't do it. We need you guys. We got a pretty good chance. We're going to need our support. We're going to need them to be extremely loud. If you need money, I got you.
So the get-in price, like $270 to $300. The lower bowl somewhere in the range of $1,200. So really, really expensive in Philly.
Yeah.
And the Knicks are like right there. It's a 2-hour train ride from New York
Super
to Philly.
easy.
It's really tough. And there are teams that have tried this geo-restricting and stuff like that.
Work.
It does not work. They're still going to get their tickets. And I don't know that there's much you can do about it. Encouraging your fans not to sell. We deal with this with the Rams all the time. I could sell my tickets on any given week to Dolphins fans or Steelers fans or whoever the hell we're playing, but I don't do it. And I wouldn't just sell them outright to anybody. But some people don't have that choice.
I kind of love Joel saying, "If you need the money, I got you," because he's the max contract
Right? What does
guy.
that mean?
I know.
Is he
going to get a
willing
fund
to
or something?
compensate, or is there a relief fund?
He will
for
probably
people?
do. He will probably do something. That's
Put
like,
out his Venmo.
Oh yeah.
His Venmo. I
Don't
didn't
you
say
do it
anything.
to me?
Come on, I didn't say anything. I
Don't
didn't
you
say
do it to me
anything.
again?
Oh,
This
right.
happens all the time.
By the way,
to
it
me.
happened to me too.
Oh, how much did you end up giving people?
Zero.
Oh, you didn't do it. I fall. I mean,
No, I'm not gonna. I already give people wedding gifts. I'm not
yeah, I
gonna
know
just
you
give
do.
random
I
people.
know.
I give.
But I will say, Joel Embiid is out in the streets. Like, he's out there because when I lived in Philly, I saw him at bars like multiple times. Like, he's out where the people are. So I think he is a man of the people.
Yeah, and by the
He
way,
is.
often wears his own jersey when he goes out.
I did see that one
Just to
I will say this:
self-identify.
the Joel Embiid fame arc is very interesting because I wrote about him while he was on his way up. Right?
Mhm.
He was like, yeah, but I'll be a villain someday because I understand the fame cycle. And he's like, it's one day they love you, then they'll hate you. He was on his way up when he was doing things like that. He was out in the streets. There's like videos of him playing tennis with random people in Philly.
Really?
Yeah, there's videos of him going for a jog like Rocky style.
Man of the people.
Yeah, he really was.
Oh, that's cool.
He's just, but now he's like married and lives in the burbs, so and has kids and stuff. So I don't know that he necessarily does all that anymore.
Right.
But I do think that is kind of his nature.
Yeah.
He is sort of a fun. He's like a WWE character. Like he goes on WWE shows.
Yeah.
He knows how to hype the crowd. He knows how to play the heel. So I like that he's leaning into that, and I like that he's healthy enough to do this now where he kind of retreated for a year or two.
Well, now he started the Joel Embiid Philly Fan Relief Fund.
Yeah, so
if you don't sell your
I bet he
tickets,
leans
he's
into
going to
this.
give you. You think so?
I bet he does something. He probably says if you don't sell your tickets and you want to, he's probably going to give people like, I mean, I can't imagine it would be a lot, but if he put like $5,000 in there and then like people got $50, I think he could. That's a great marketing
That's
thing.
a good deal.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next for you, Lakers shocked the world in the first round. Can they do it again? We'll get into that coming up next. In the meantime, Mother's Day is this Sunday.
Yeah, better hurry up.
It's this Sunday. And, I've been thinking about my mom, who is probably, she can't hear this because she's at work right now. She works every day.
But, she doesn't have this honor to listen to the podcast later?
I don't know if she's that hard. I don't think she's a hardcore
Yeah, I know.
Mason
People
in
used to,
Ireland.
when I was first on the radio, people would listen to me all the time. And
Yeah.
now it's just like my friend Alana's driving. She's like, oh, I'm listening to you.
So Mom.
My husband's over it. My mom.
Yeah, I always try to make
They're all
Mom
over it.
smile for Mother's Day, and the best way to do it is books. And this is a product, these flowers, I really, really believe in. I send them to everybody. They are absolutely beautiful. Mother's Day matters, and you got to get it right. And the easiest way is Bouquets. That's short for bouquets. Mom's getting flowers from the Bouquets Company. And right now, 25% off, so you can send some too. They're not just any flowers. The Bouquet flowers, they're cut from the best farms. They're bigger. They're brighter. They last way longer. They last forever. And when she smiles, you know you get it right. Over 55,000 five-star reviews. Bouquets is the way to go. Took me 2 minutes. Pick the bouquet. Set the delivery date. Done. And with 25% off, grab some for your wife or your aunt, your grandma, all the moms in your life. Mother's Day is Sunday. Don't wait. Go to Bouquets.com. Use promo code ESPN for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com. Promo code ESPN. Bouquets. Promo code ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Since it's National Raisin Day, do you guys like Raisinets?
Yes.
Really? Dude,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
I go to Sprouts just to get Raisinets.
Yeah. Oh, you get them out of the big tub.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can picture you with that big-ass scoop.
Yep.
filling up your bag. That's terrific.
$18.95.
Oh, that makes my day right there.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1482. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a time out to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
First show on the radio, and it's all I listen to all day, and every day I can't wait to listen to you guys.
That is so nice. So nice, you man.
Mason and Ireland.
These guys are a whole bunch of fools.
Back to the guys.
I love this band. This is Paramore.
I feel like there's like 7 bands like this.
No,
It was
no,
this-
no.
this-
Only one
But they
Paramore.
were like the band, and Haley is the lead singer.
Yep.
She's also different from Taylor Swift. She's been
I
on a
could see
Taylor
that.
Swift album. Her vocals are incredible. Like you gotta get into this, guys. Haley's the best.
Haley is the best.
Okay.
All right. So 2006 was her peak, and now she's touring as a solo act.
She did
Great.
tour with Paramore like last year, but then
Okay.
she's doing her solo stuff now.
Okay. Yeah, by the way, Yeah, for some reason, this music does not, and I'm
It's not
pretty
ringing
good
a bell.
on this stuff. It doesn't ring
Yeah.
a bell. Weird. I
Listen
must have missed it.
listen to her most recent solo album. Really good. You
It's
would
different.
like that.
It's
You would
not
like that
this.
music.
It's a little different.
Because I heard she sold out. I heard she's a total sellout now.
If you
Instantly.
say that about Haley Williams, we will fight.
Mace.
She's the opposite of a sellout.
Mace.
What?
You just got Emily upset.
I know.
She's
I know.
she's visibly upset.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's almost like you said something about Taylor.
They aren't
Now,
best friends, Haley and Taylor.
Are they best friends?
They are.
She's got a lot of friends. All right, so this is it, people. You know, Lakers already beat the Rockets,
Yeah.
beat them Friday night, blew their doors off down in Houston, win the series in 6, and now along comes OKC, and you know what? Nobody's giving the Lakers a shot. Nobody anywhere says the Lakers are going to win this series.
Like you, Momo.
Like you, Momo.
I know. I have to
You
live in this
are-
town, but I also get paid to call it like I see it.
Right, but when you're on this show, I want you to call it as we see it.
Okay.
Call
Well, I
it
guess
as-
you guys pay me too, so
Yeah, call it as
Yeah.
we see it.
Okay.
We are optimistic. And by the way, I do not want to think about game 2 or game 3 or game 7 or anything. I am focused on game 1 tomorrow night. Game 1 is a must-win game. And if we don't win that, game 2 is a must-win game.
maybe the Thunder will overlook the Lakers. How's that?
Look past them? Yeah.
Yeah,
look
maybe
past
they'll
them.
overlook
Maybe
them.
they're thinking San Antonio already.
Well, I'm sure they're already
Maybe
thinking
they're
Maybe
already
they'll pull like
thinking
a
about
Joe
the Spurs.
Mazzulla and just have like random people in the starting lineup, and then
Yeah.
then the Lakers can beat them because their starting lineup can beat them.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Do you like my call earlier? I said I think they should play like a box and one on Shea.
Yeah.
A weird high school style zone
Draw it
defense.
up. You got a board
A
there. You got a
whiteboard?
whiteboard. Yeah,
Okay.
draw up the box
But just
and one.
Mason, you narrate it because she's
Okay.
going to be away from the mic.
So Momo is away from the mic now, and she's looking at the whiteboard. We've got a whiteboard in the studio that we don't really use. Right now it says, "Let's go Dodgers," and "Fear," Lakers in, and a scary smiley face. Now she's drawing SGA, and she's putting Marcus Smart on SGA. I believe that's what she's doing. And there's the box. That's the beginning of the box. Yep, she's got a box and one. So right, Marcus is the one, and then there you go. And exactly. Those are there you go.
Okay, lock him up. Okay, and then the Lakers
Lock them up, and then yep, you go there, and there's another X, and there's one, and there's a plus sign.
Feels
That's
like
a
there's
plus
too many
sign.
people.
There's an equal. Wait a minute, you've got 11 people on the court. You can't have that many people on the court, Momo. That's too many people. Nowhere. What does that read?
2, 3, 4, and that's Marcus.
Okay.
Marcus. Okay, so that makes
And
sense.
these are Thunder guys.
And what's that say? Nowhere.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Okay, that's what that means. Yep.
All around here. SGA goes there.
Yeah, SGA. Oh, yeah, right. Runs right into that screen. Oh, no, same thing.
Wow.
All right, so there is some diagramming of things going on right here.
JJ, you're listening. Get her on your coaching.
That's
Yeah.
what we used to play in my 10th grade high school basketball.
Joining the-
I was the one.
Yeah.
You were Marcus Smart?
I was Marcus Smart.
Oh, really?
I wasn't
You were the
very-
on-ball defender.
Yes, that's all I was good at.
Yeah.
I could move my feet.
Yeah.
And I was tricky.
Yep.
And I was athletic.
That was
and
the
then I would
scouting
get
report on you, Tricky.
tricky. Tricky.
Should they just
Quick and
use,
tricky.
Should they use Bronny James to like foul out? Basically send him to
Okay.
SGA, have him foul
Yeah.
out because you don't necessarily need him in
And
the
then
game.
basically the box, okay, that's
Yeah, the
four
box
guys.
that you drew there,
So you just, the box, you box
Changes
them
shapes
around.
based on
Yeah. That's how
like
it is.
sometimes the box is probably a circle, and then
Yeah.
sometimes it's probably
And Marcus stays with him, and then everybody else flows. as a
right.
box.
So everything is
Yeah.
about Marcus and Shea,
Yeah, pretty much.
and really that is, I mean,
That's the.
that is the.
And then go to the if you pass out.
Yep.
Then the Bucks, you defend the three.
Yep.
It's a zone. It's a weird zone.
What about
Why
some
not?
doubling? Will we get some doubling? We'll get some.
But if you do
people
that, then
on-
something.
then somebody's wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make
will,
their threes.
I will say this. I think the pace of the game is the thing to
Yeah.
watch more than anything. And I think the way the Lakers take care of the basketball is going to be critical because they are really good at turning turnovers into points. And the faster they play, the worse it is for us. Grind that thing to a halt. Play at LeBron pace. He's got to be in control. He's got to set the tone. He's got to set the style of the game, and I believe that he can.
Okay.
LeBron is the best fast break player in the NBA, or one of
Right.
the
He
best
has
fast
the
break.
most
Right.
fast break
But-
points of any player in
But
the NBA
they
this
are
year.
Speed it up.
They are the heavy fast break team. That whole team is a fast break team.
Correct.
So we're going to eliminate the best thing LeBron does.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's
correct.
the strategy.
Because you can't out Shai.
Well, I
LeBron
mean,
James.
Listen, the Thunder. Okay, the Warriors used to have a third quarter. They used to write all about the Warriors' third quarter, and it was so amazing because they would just demolish teams. They were so overwhelming. The Thunder have that capability too, and they do it in a similar way to the Warriors. They do this fast break stuff, but they also hit a lot of threes.
Yep.
And you'll be close at halftime. You're like, oh man, we're only down 6. And then all of a sudden you'll look up at the end of the third quarter, and it's like, oh, we're down 24. Man, should we just rest our guys for next game? Like that's that.
By the way, and the answer to that is going to be yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, if you're getting blown out, save it for the next game.
They have this ability to overwhelm, and it happens fast. And then the crowd gets into it. And they all wear the same T-shirts. Like, LA is not a T-shirt crowd.
No.
But OKC is a T-shirt crowd. Like, they will.
The last game, they got out to what? I think it was an 18-3 lead. Yeah, to start that game, the one in which Reeves and Luca both got hurt.
Yep. I mean, look, they've overwhelmed us multiple times. I lost 4 times by an average of 29 points a game.
Yeah, but they were never close.
No, never close. Those games were not competitive. Granted, Luca and Austin got hurt in the last one, but there is just. I think you can't run with them. I think you take care of the basketball. I think that you've got to be aware of the fact that they, all of those hustle stats, whether it's loose ball, whether it's deflections or steals, they do all that stuff. And I think one of the most important guys on their defense is Lu Dort, who's just a tremendous defender.
He's amazing. He's a football player.
And by the way, and that's the guy that I covered for the Lakers for next year.
I could
he
see
would
that.
Be amazing.
Look, if I were the Lakers, I think they've obviously watched any team that has had some level of success against OKC.
Right.
The team that I would watch that I think they have personnel to somewhat match up with is what Denver did last year.
Yeah.
I don't think you can play with them like the Pacers did. The Pacers had Halliburton, and they had all these. They had the legs and the depth and the 3-point shooting, all that. Denver played with them, and I think Denver would have won that series. I covered it pretty closely, but they were tired because they had played 7 games against the Clippers. Aaron Gordon got hurt in that game 7.
Yep.
But they really, and so the Lakers have LeBron James. Not Jokic. He has a very different game, but could he be like a Jokic in the way that Jokic controlled those games?
Right.
The pace of the games, the way that they used him as a hub. I don't know. I mean, Luca is kind of a better version of that because he's younger and he's got that same ability to control a game, but it might have to be LeBron.
Right.
And you have Austin in that sort of role as the Jamal Murray. You got the ball handler there. And then you have to have somebody else. And I don't know who this is going to be, but the reason why that series was close is because Aaron Gordon was amazing. Aaron Gordon was a true third option. He won them some games with his 3-point shooting, with his dunks, with his defense, all that. They need somebody to be in that role.
Rui.
It's going to have to be Rui.
Yeah, Rui's the guy.
I don't think they're in the same caliber of player, but for a game or two, could he be that good?
They've got to. They have to knock down shots. They have to knock down shots. They can't have empty possessions.
And no turnovers. Marcus Smart and LeBron have both been a big perpetrators of that.
Yes. They've had a lot of turnovers, and they turn turnovers into points. So, I mean, we will obviously be all over this all week long, and tomorrow night is game 1. And I think I put some mythical money on the Lakers winning the game outright, 8-1. By the way, that says something. I think the Lakers can win game 1. That's the only game I'm concerned about right now.
I think they can win a game.
No, I think they can win game 1.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, I think they can win game 1.
Come on, come with them.
Let's set
Let's win game 1.
I did this for you before game 6. I said the Lakers would win game 6.
Yep.
When nobody else had faith, and I just watched all these games.
Are you with us?
I don't know if it's tomorrow night, but I do think that there is absolutely no pressure on them anymore.
Correct. This is all house money.
0 expectations now.
Yep.
You won the first round series. No one thought you could win.
Yep.
You got Austin back. Everyone expects the Thunder to sweep or win in 5 if the Lakers are lucky. So there's just, you're playing with house money, and all these guys are going to be free agents. Everybody go put your best foot forward.
Shock the world.
And here's
Shock the world. Why
here's
not?
the thing I don't want to do. Like, you can come on here, OKC in 5, OKC in you know what? Enjoy this moment right now. You've got to enjoy these moment to moment. Now, I don't know what's going to happen in this series. I think I know what might happen, But I think if you enjoy game one, and I hope we will, I hope it's a competitive game and that we're in it, I think the Lakers can win game one. And that's the only thing I'm focused on right now.
Okay.
Not going to think about game two, not going to think about coming back to I'm only focused on game one.
You're trying to manifest.
They can put on their T-shirts and they can do their rah-rah act in OKC, but the Lakers are going to win tomorrow night.
Okay. All right, you're manifesting.
I'm manifesting. Exactly right.
You're going to light a candle? How do you manifest? What's your thing?
Manifest? I'm going to right in the middle of my vision board.
Okay.
I'm going to put
just like
that. Yeah. Boxing one is going to be on my vision board.
Yeah,
You've
okay.
developed this defense that JJ Redick is going to run.
My old
a very
high school
sophisticated defense that they're going to throw at him.
Yeah, we used to run that when we were 15.
Yeah, I'm sure it worked.
I mean, a little bit.
It worked then. All right, we're going to do some game of games. I want to remind everybody that it's Momo's game. Tomorrow, me, Sua, M are going to all be at Pchanga Resort Casino for the big charity golf tournament. You're invited out there. We're going to put on a show, and we got a bit of business. What's the bit of business out there tomorrow to make it all?
Well, we're going to go for this charity golf tournament.
Charity golf tournament. And we'll have big names coming by.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, Game of Games is next. Momo's game. God help us. 710 ESPN.
Netflix's A Joke Fest is taking over L.A. This Tuesday, May 5th, 2 huge podcast events live. Theo Vaughn brings This Past Weekend to the Wiltern with Mike Tyson. And Pardon My Take celebrates 10 years live at YouTube Theater. It's all part of Netflix's A Joke Fest, May 4th through the 10th. Listen to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. They're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to each show. Theo Vaughn, Pardon My Take, May 5th. Tickets at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. And your chance to win on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, right here on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, the regular season is wrapped and the NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. And right now, it's the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals Sweepstakes. Pick live squares during NBA playoff games, and you can win a trip for 2 to the NBA Finals. To enter, you just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game is already in progress. So do this. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The Lakers knocked out the Rockets.
Game over. Series over.
And now the road to the finals runs through Oklahoma City.
And the Lakers advance to round 2 to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Lakers Thunder, Game 1, Tuesday night in the Western Conference semifinals.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani.
Call Jacob.
Call Jacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob and Roddy. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
All right, it is Game of Games time. Momo's game today, early in the month. Who's winning there, Em?
John has the only win of the month so far.
Okay. And joining us right now to play along is Travis Rogers, who had a very busy weekend. We'll talk about all that coming up. Sounds like you were very active.
I was extremely
Good
active.
for you.
Yes.
Good for you.
You sound a little run down today.
No,
right?
I'm on the back end of a cold. I feel great. I just sound a little nasal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No,
But I feel good.
You'll be good.
All right, stay away over
Momo, what's the game?
Yeah, okay, listen, I saw this on social media because it was crossing around the Instagrams.
Yep.
LeBron James is the same age, 41, as JJ Redick and OKC coach Mark Daigneault.
Yeah.
All of them were born in 1984. So I was trying to come up with some 1984 things.
And,
all right?
Oh, sorry. By the way, I'll keep score for you, Momo.
Okay,
That's
cool.
okay.
Okay, thank you. I can't do two things at once. I can barely do one thing.
Okay,
at once.
so the game is about 1984?
Yeah, and some other things because
The
it was
year
random.
or the book?
You'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Just, you know.
Okay.
All right, let's just see how good this is. I don't know.
Let's try it.
All right. How many coaches in the NBA are younger than LeBron this year? How many coaches? 3, 4, or 5?
Trav?
I'll go 4.
Okay.
I'll go 4. BC?
5.
And
Emily?
M?
4.
The answer is 4. Does anyone know them?
No.
No.
Joe Mazzulla, Mitch Johnson, Will Hardy, and Jordan Ott.
Okay.
Did you also get that too, Mace?
I did.
Okay.
The only one who didn't get it was Brian.
Yep.
Okay. One other coach was born in the same year, 1984. Who is it? Darko Rajakovic, Thomas Isalo, or Charles Lee?
Okay. It's
right.
to me. I'll
Yep.
say the General, Charles Lee.
Okay.
BC?
Charles Lee.
M?
A.
Darko Rajakovic. He's the Raptors coach, by the way.
I knew what it was, but I
Okay.
didn't
I'll
want to
go
say it.
Darko also.
Okay, the answer is Charles Lee.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Hornets
BC
coach.
and Mace
Okay.
get that one.
Yep.
Okay.
And no lucky loser today.
No lucky.
All right.
loser.
In the George Orwell novel 1984, the main protagonist's name is what? Winston Smith, Winston Churchill, or Winston Turner? This one goes around to Emily.
C.
Winston Turner. Okay. BC.
Turner.
This goes around to Travis.
Turner.
And I'm also going to go Turner.
All of you are wrong. It is
Oh,
Winston
really?
Smith.
Winston
Hey,
Smith.
it sounded too lame.
Didn't know my Orwell.
I only knew Winston.
Yeah, I knew there was a Winston.
I
Yeah.
actually didn't have
Three
to
of
read it in high
them
school.
were Winston.
Really?
See, I wrote the game well.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You
All right.
did.
Which team won the 1984 Super Bowl? Was it the Dallas Cowboys, the LA Raiders, or the Pittsburgh Steelers? This goes to Brian.
Steelers.
All right. This goes around to Travis.
Raiders.
And
Raiders.
And Emily.
Raiders.
It is the Raiders.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
How do you not
All right.
know that, Brian?
Raiders.
Remember last
I don't-
century
oh my
when the
God.
Raiders won a Super Bowl?
1984.
All right, scoring update. Mace has the lead with 3. I have 2. Travis has 2. Brian has 1.
Okay. LeBron named himself King James, but which real royal family member was actually born in 1984? Is it Prince William, Prince Harry, or Princess Eugenie? This is now back around to Travis.
Eugenie.
Okay, let's go, Mace.
I'll go Eugenie.
Emily?
Harry.
And Brian.
Harry.
The answer is Prince Harry.
Oh.
Hey, me
Know
and
your
Brian.
royals.
Yeah.
All right, so me and Mace have 3. Brian and Travis has 2. How many
Okay.
left, Ramona?
4 left.
Okay.
Okay,
all
let's
right.
start with the me or Mace this time. Let's go to Mace first.
Okay.
What was the minimum wage in 1984?
Ooh.
Oh, good
$2.75, $3, or $3.35? This one is to Mason.
I will say 335.
Okay.
I'll go next.
Emily?
Or 335.
And Brian?
$3.
Travis?
I'm going to say 335.
$3.35 it is.
All right.
How
so
did you
it's-
know that? Did you make $3.35 an hour?
Probably.
That
When
was
was your last
1980
minimum wage job?
1984 probably was my last minimum wage
Okay.
job. Yeah.
Everyone got
I
that
was
but
a
Brian.
sophomore at Bowling Green.
Okay. This is like a Michael game. This is such a random game, right?
And
Yeah, okay. All right.
Ramona, start with me this time.
Okay. Apple Computer unveiled the Macintosh personal computer in 1984. How much did it sell for? $299, $599, or $19.95? Emily.
$2.99.
Okay. Mason.
$5.99.
Travis.
$5.99.
And Brian.
$5.99.
$19.95.
Oh.
Wow, no
It
one
was
got
very
it.
expensive.
Yeah.
Very
Wow,
expensive. See, I write this
1995.
to throw you off. Do
You
you
did.
see how I write these questions?
I see. It's,
All right,
it's,
Mace first this
Okay.
time.
it's like a clinic. You're giving us a clinic on how to write a game.
Schooling.
Yes.
Who would have thought
Yeah,
after
taking
my
us to school.
terrible, terrible beginning as a game of
Exactly.
gamer? One of the most popular commercials featured Clara Peller asking, Where's the beef? Which brand was it a commercial for? Arby's, Wendy's, or Carl's Jr.? Should we start with Emily or Mason? Mason?
I will try Wendy's.
Okay. Emily?
Wendy's.
Travis?
Wendy's.
And Brian.
Wendy's.
The answer is Wendy's. You all knew that one?
Oh, yeah.
Where's
the beef?
But now it's Arby's.
No, we have the meat.
We have the meat.
We have the
We
meat.
have the
yeah.
meat.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Ramona, how many is left?
This is the last one.
Okay, so Brian, you're out, and Travis, you have to go opposite of me and Mace. Me and Mace have the same amount.
Okay.
Okay. What was the number one song when LeBron was born on December 30th, 1984? December 30th, 1984. Was it Like a Virgin by Madonna, When Doves Cry by Prince, or Footloose? Like a Virgin, When Doves Cry, or Footloose? This
I go
one
first.
goes to Emily.
When Doves Cry.
Okay. Mason?
Like a Virgin. We're going to have a winner or a loser.
Travis?
I think it's Prince, but what's the third option that I have to
Footloose?
take? Footloose.
Brian?
He's
No,
out.
Brian's out.
Oh, okay. You want to take a guess?
Prince, When Doves Cry.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. And that winner was a man who was alive in 1984.
Wow.
To remember, Like a Virgin. Let's go,
Yeah. By the way, the big thing about that, I remember Prince When Doves Cry. Thank you.
That was also
Well
a number
done.
one song in that year, but not in December 30th.
Correct. I remember Prince came out in the summertime. Purple Rain was released in the summer
There
of
it is.
'84. So that's
I got
Do you wanna
Purple
hear-
Rain, the actual album,
Oh,
for my birthday in November. So I'm thinking that's why I thought it might be Purple Rain
Oh,
around the
yeah.
first of the year when Doves Cry. But so much for that.
I am telling you, the first time I ever heard When Doves Cry, I was like, that might be the greatest single I've ever
Yeah.
heard. It starts out with that.
but can we get a little Like a Virgin? Can we get the beginning of it?
And do you have a
Dun,
tiebreaker,
dun, dun,
Memo?
dun. I do. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Beverly Hills Cop was the highest grossing film in 1984, besting Ghostbusters. What was the gross? What did it get U.S. and worldwide?
Oh, and worldwide. Okay.
Okay. Oh, actually,
Domestic?
I think it's domestic.
Okay.
No, I'm looking at the sentence.
Beverly Hills Cop domestic gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
$1984.
I have one.
I have
Okay.
one.
All right.
I went 420 million.
Okay. M.
450 million.
100 million.
40 million.
It is actually 234. So I think it's actually Brian.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Brian.
That's right.
Way to go.
Good job. Thank you. And there's a little Like a Virgin for you. She, by the way, has another song out now, right?
Really?
Yeah.
With Sabrina Carpenter. They released a
Oh,
song
yeah, that's
on
right.
Friday.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
a dance track. I don't know if you'd like it.
I heard it on we always leave the Kiss FM on for the dogs. The dogs love Kiss FM.
Yeah. Do they?
Oh, they love
They've given
Kiss
you good
FM.
feedback
Oh,
on
yeah.
Kiss FM.
They totally dig that channel. And so I always hear whatever is like happening right now because the dogs.
Because the dogs. I think Kiss FM, is it basically like the oldies station?
No. Kiss FM is
Like the oldies are
It's still K-Earth, but they play things like Motley Crue and Metallica.
no.
Right, no, but
Yeah.
Kiss FM is like what's number
Like
one
my
right now.
era? Like, do they play like Santeria?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you
Yeah.
heard that one song by Bowling for Soup? And it's like, she's still stuck in
1985.
Yeah.
No.
No, everything on Kiss FM right now is Olivia Rodrigo. Everything. She's
What
got
about
like
Sabrina
5 songs
Carpenter?
out. And Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we interrupt
And
Olivia Rodrigo
Madonna.
to bring you Sabrina Carpenter with me.
You knew they had beef, right?
I sure.
Why?
Olivia and Sabrina?
Okay, so back in the day, so Driver's License was about Olivia's old boyfriend who then started dating Sabrina Carpenter.
Uh-huh.
And then Olivia wrote a bunch of songs about like Deja Vu, which is a song where she's like, oh, do you get deja vu when you're with her?
Right.
And it's like because they're similar or whatever. And so basically, yeah, Sabrina Carpenter was dating their co-star on High School, the musical, the series or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's also a singer as well.
Yep.
And then they ended up breaking up.
Okay.
I'm
And then-
convinced
Did you get
all these things
Trav,
happen.
Did you get that?
What would you like to know?
Can you regurgitate that? Can anybody tell that story?
I
that
can-
you
Yeah,
just told?
Sabrina
I can write a
dated
flow
Olivia's
chart.
former boyfriend, and they all met on High School Musical.
Right.
And
then they
Deja
stole
Vu.
the
Well,
backup
High School
dancer.
Musical, the series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like Friday Night Lights? How it was a series
No.
and a movie and a book?
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
In the ballpark.
See.
All right.
Everything repeats itself.
Hey, you know, Game of Games is presented by my friend Jacob Bmani. Call Jacob if you are involved in any kind of accident. The number is easy, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Good game, Momo.
Thank you.
Super Crosstalk coming next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Netflix's A Joke Fest has taken over LA. This Tuesday, May 5th, 2 huge podcast events live. Theo Vaughn brings This Past Weekend to the Wiltern with Mike Tyson. And Pardon My Take celebrates 10 years live at YouTube Theater. It's all part of Netflix's A Joke Fest, May 4th through the 10th. Listen to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. They're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to each show. Theo Vaughn, Pardon My Take, May 5th. Tickets at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. And your chance to win on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, right here on ESPN LA.
For Mother's Day, I'm taking Mom to brunch at Morongo. I'm letting her pick up the tab. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Treat Mom like a queen at our sparkling wine brunch in the ballroom. Mother's Day, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Number 2.
Melt Mom's stress away with the spa day at Sage Spa.
And the number 1 reason.
Show Mom a special weekend with the Casita, because Mom deserves her own private plunge pool. Book before we sell out.
Morongo, good times.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger.
Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Super Crosstalk time, and we welcome to the studios DeMarco and Trav and Marcus Grant. Guys, what is going on?
Slow down.
So what was the week? Trav, you did all kinds of stuff this weekend.
I was super busy. I had a Kentucky Derby party on Saturday afternoon that was a super good time.
Juleps?
We had old fashions, no mint juleps,
right.
but we had
even better.
Kentucky hot brown sandwiches as well.
What the heck is that?
Oh, it's like baked in a pan, DeMarco. It's got turkey and cheese, and it's warm
really
and gooey.
from Kentucky.
It's what they're called.
What they're called?
Yeah, but Kentucky hot brown sandwiches was
Hot
very
brown
good.
People wear
It's not a
fascinators.
great name.
Susan wore a fascinator.
Did she wear a fascinator?
Yeah. Susan had a fascinator on. Most of the women at the party, now that I think about it, had fascinators on, and then rode the bikes. Went to Joe Joe's for took my daughter to Joe Joe's for the first time in Long Beach. She'd never been. So we had a good time there. Went to the Mercado in Costa Mesa.
Oh, nice.
Northgate Mercado, and ate my weight in delicious Mexican food. Listened to some live music. I had a great weekend.
So you sound like you enjoyed your food and you leaned into it, and you have no shame.
None.
Good for you.
Because he exercises.
Yeah, I exercise too. I went to the gym both days, but I had a donut
He plays for the
last
tie
night.
some days.
Yeah.
You play for the tie.
I might have lost a little bit this
you had
weekend.
an odd donut? You sound guilty about it.
I do. It was normally I get them cream filled. This one was shame filled. I had a donut last night that I shouldn't have had.
You're
I ate
okay.
all day long yesterday.
You're okay. You can have a cheat day.
By the way, a lot of times I ate good things, but too much of them. Like
It's
I
just
had.
not that bad. He was like, I had so many oranges. I
had
said no one ever.
I ate 4 oranges. That is past
Well,
the
it's not
orange
bad.
limit. Is
You're
it
not going to get scurvy. You're fine there you go.
Then
You're good.
then I finished up with the donut.
Okay. Was it good?
It was delicious.
If it's good to you, it's good for you.
You know, there was like a Weight Watchers diet where you were allowed to have unlimited fruits and vegetables. They didn't count.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now they just give you a GLP-1.
I
There
know.
you go.
Over
they do.
at the Weight Watchers.
I used to have orange. I don't think I have oranges regularly, but when I was a kid playing soccer, remember when everyone would bring
orange slices,
sliced
yeah.
oranges and they were like cold and cut up for you and everything?
yeah.
Oh,
Have you not had the pleasure of a sumo orange?
What is a
They're
sumo
very,
orange?
They're very
Ugly.
popular right now. They look terrible.
They're
like
ugly.
the peel is
they're
all
the ones
wrinkly.
the loose skin.
Yeah.
They're super
Yes.
easy to peel.
Yeah, they're
Ugh.
delicious.
Oh,
They're
I know
delicious.
that,
Yes.
that we have. That's exactly what I was eating there.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Sumos.
Sumos. They are
Yeah,
delicious.
they're
Loose
delicious.
skin.
Super
Loose
super
skin.
easy
That's a
to
selling
peel.
point.
Skin.
Yes. big loose-skinned
They
sumo.
decided
not to name them loose-skinned oranges.
Loose-skinned oranges. That's what we call them around my house.
Yeah.
DeMarco, what about you? You played some Nerf?
We had a Nerf battle.
Yeah. What?
So it turned out to be parents versus kids.
Yeah.
And
I usually lose those.
well, you were supposed to, right?
Yeah.
We're supposed to let the kids win.
No, you're not. You're supposed to go
didn't.
hard.
No, I went straight man on fire. I did. I was Denzel down the middle of the street.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, and Neo picking people off all the way down the street.
Yeah,
were
me
you,
too.
wait a minute. Were
Yeah.
you like bullet time with Nerf?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
I had
Yeah.
an illegal gun, too.
Wait,
What is that?
What's
A
that?
Nerf gun.
It
gun.
wasn't Nerf. It was another off-brand that you're not supposed to use.
Oh, really?
It flies straighter and faster, so I was
Okay.
just picking kids off. But nobody asked. It was fun.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Right
What about
away.
you?
I mean,
What
you're
about
a
you?
former NFL player.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
you
they
should
kept-
win.
They kept cheating. They kept tanking us, which means,
What do
like,
you
if
mean?
you get hit, you're supposed to be out for 10 seconds, go back to your flag, and start again.
Right.
They would just walk through, grab our flag, and run back. Ha ha, we won. So if it's going to be like a free for all, then
You
I'm
need to
picking
teach them
everybody.
some lessons.
sure.
We did.
Wow.
I
Good.
was. Pow, pow,
Good
pow,
for
pow,
you.
pow, pow.
There
Yes,
you go.
absolutely.
Marcus,
I don't let my kids win.
Yeah,
Marcus,
same here.
did you do anything
Block.
that matches these two guys?
I don't know. I got one step closer to old this past week.
How's that?
I had a birthday. I made another trip.
Happy
with my son.
birthday.
Thanks.
number?
Happy
Thanks.
birthday, Marcus.
49.
Yeah.
Wow, you don't
All
look
right.
49.
No,
I
no,
would
no,
never
no.
have pegged you.
No,
at 49.
you know what? I'm
Appreciate
sorry to tell you, it is all over for you.
Knock,
No,
knock,
it's like
knocking.
seriously. Like I'm talking to all my friends because all my friends are a year older than me. They're like, "Yeah, enjoy the last year of your youth. This is it."
I've had a
No
hard
more.
time ever since 45 was like the last good one.
Uh,
And then I'm
on,
like,
Momo.
46. What the heck? 46?
So I'm
This is-
okay in my 50s. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
because
mind.
you've already lost.
But you
No, I'm just
can
kidding.
no longer convince yourself that you're just a young person. You're
You're not.
way past
No.
the halfway point.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when we're
way
in our
past the
40s, we can
halfway point.
still kind of.
Yeah, now
You
I'm
can
just-
tell yourself you're halfway there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you still there's a chance you
You're
got
still
more than
sorta-
half.
Yeah, no. Now I'm just like, yeah,
No.
I'm an old now.
You
But
just
it's-
have to age
yeah.
gracefully now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
At some point,
I didn't say you were. I just said you
most
have to.
things, at some
I'm
point,
trying.
most things hurt.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Most
What's
things.
going to go on
Daily.
him at 49?
I'm
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
I'm already like sneezing, like pulling oblique years
Ah.
old. Like
Oh,
I've done
there you
that.
go.
You know, I've done that before.
Put on a
Yeah.
belt and hurt your neck.
Yeah,
Yeah, that stuff.
I
Yeah.
try not to
Sleep
groan when I
wrong.
stand up.
Yeah, slept
Yeah.
wrong. I injured
Yeah.
myself sleeping. That happened.
I know. You wake up
Sleep-related
and you're like,
injury.
oh,
Oh,
my
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 neck.
plans are
Yeah.
fasciitis.
Exactly.
That's the worst.
So,
Just get the shot.
Lakers, just as expected, they upset Houston in the first round.
Oh, yeah, we all
anybody
had
have
that.
that? I had
Yeah,
that,
we-
right? Did you have
Lakers
that?
in 6.
I got that after game 2.
After game
I
two.
got that after game 2 for
I
sure.
will say, and look, I did not feel great about it, but when we were talking on Friday, I did tell you that I thought they would win on Friday.
You
night.
did.
Yeah.
And
You did.
they needed to, and it helped. What did they score? 31 points in the first half. The
Oh, yeah.
Rockets. I mean, that game
35
was
maybe.
35. Yeah, it was over early. You didn't have to sweat it too much
Right.
in the second half, so that was nice. But it was a good run for them. Like
It
they
was
were not
great-
supposed to win that
yeah, they were
series,
not
and that
supposed
they
to win.
did is a big deal. I think.
Now,
And so now there's no pressure.
I agree.
house money, let's go. By the way, I am only I'm not going to give a pick. I'm not going to give a Lakers in pick because I am focused on just one game.
Oh,
I am focused on tomorrow night and winning tomorrow night.
Mhm.
Win one.
there isn't
Just
a
go
Lakers
1-0
in.
every night.
Yes.
I have,
1-0.
He is manifesting. I've hosted a lot of shows with you.
Yep.
And I know that you believe in the secret.
Yeah, I do.
I know that you believe in manifestation.
I'm secreting a win.
Yep. And
What?
and I don't know your process, but I know that you have done this before.
I have.
What is it? Is it I don't know. Is it candles? Is it just thinking it a lot?
No, it's just it's a mindset.
like a
It's
You got to
vision
put it
board
out in
or
the
something?
universe.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that.
you put it out into the universe.
I have a song for you.
What is
That
it?
Ellie Goulding song, Anything Can Happen.
Oh,
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
E. You know that one?
She's just been doing random
I know.
songs today.
I like that.
I think it was good.
Yeah.
She did an unbelievable version of Defying Gravity earlier today.
Did you really?
Sure.
Would you like to give it,
It
another
was.
shot?
I mean, I
Just do
I-
the last one.
Strike up the
Did you do
band.
the-
Do
did
the
you do
last part.
So if you try to find me, look to the western sky.
All right.
I thought you were going to do that.
I don't know that. Do I know that
Deserves a
song?
chance
Little
to
pitchy, dog. Little pitchy.
You heard the
solo.
ending note in like all the commercials for Win.
Hey!
That's true.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Everyone deserves a chance to fly. That's it.
Yeah.
End the line.
Fly, yeah.
It's not just hitting the note. It's
Anybody
it's
ever
the delivery.
Anybody ever see the Wicked show?
No.
Oh, it's
No.
awesome.
The movie. Yeah.
I saw the movie. I saw the show one
Yeah.
time. It's good.
Yeah.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, the first act is great. The second act, I don't know.
You
nothing
saw the
really
movie,
happened.
right?
I saw the movie.
Was
yeah.
Michelle Yeoh
the bad guy?
Yeah,
Michelle
and
Yeoh
the
was
She was
the bad guy.
guy.
Yeah,
Wicked
Okay.
too, I think.
Yeah,
she was
okay.
consorting with the wizard.
She was. Okay.
Yeah, who was Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
It was always
yeah.
entertaining.
It was really, both of them are really long, though.
They are.
Like, they need an
Super
editor.
long,
I'm
super
out.
long.
By the way, you know
I'm
what?
out on
Super
anything
long.
I went to see the Devil Wears Prada 2,
And?
which
How
was
was it?
really good, which
Yeah.
was totally solid, double
Saw
off the
it.
wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Liked
All
it.
right.
I
saw
liked-
it.
You
Liked
saw it?
it. Yes.
You
It's
saw it
fun, right?
I-
2?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw it. I got outvoted. We were supposed to go see Michael. They wanted to see that. So
Yeah.
we saw that
All
set.
right.
I liked
liked
the
it.
first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
The
It
first
was
one
good.
was
Yeah,
amazing.
I
great.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The second one is exactly what you want it to be.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
You
It is.
revisit the characters. It's got laughs. It's got lots of
Can I
Meryl
ask a
Streep.
dumb question?
Yeah.
How do you have a movie set in the magazine industry when magazines barely exist?
It's part of
Because
it.
That's,
Is it?
that's
part of
that's
it.
what the movie's about. Is
Oh,
how
okay.
do we become?
You're right into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
Good
building content and looking for clicks like everybody
Ah.
else.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah, but when I was there, I saw. Speaking of Wicked, I saw a trailer for a new Meet the Parents movie
Okay.
where
Really?
Ariana Grande is apparently going to marry, what's her name's brother. So it's she's in the circle of trust now with De Niro, and it's Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Ben's
In the
daughter.
circle
Okay.
of trust.
In the circle of
I
trust.
feel like
man.
I've seen enough parent movies.
Yeah.
I have
yeah.
too. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
the first one.
First
Yeah,
one was
yeah.
really
First
good.
one was
Funny.
Best line in the first one was.
Can you milk me, Greg?
There you go. That's exactly
Way to go, Trav.
Exactly the line. It's a classic. It's a classic. Yeah. So, but I generally think that, look, we're at a point in this series, in this playoff series, where we are playing with house money.
I think so.
And whatever happens now is great. OKC is so loaded.
Yeah.
They are so loaded, and they come at you in waves of talent. And Shai is the MVP, and they're going to try to play fast, and we got to slow the pace and all that stuff. Momo drew up the
I drew
defense
something.
right there.
That's a box and one.
is a
We used to
box
play
and
that when I
one.
was in high school.
Yeah, I
You
remember
like
that.
that?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Like that, put Marcus Smart. I want to know what kind of gum he's chewing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's how you
Hoosiers.
defend him,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so Marcus is the one on Shai, and then everybody else plays a box. Okay, you like it?
Correct.
I
Yeah.
don't
Little
like that
gimmick.
matchup.
SGA versus Marcus.
I
You
don't
read
like
that
that
as
matchup.
By the
nowhere
way,
toga or
that's the best
nowhere
we
to
got.
go.
I know.
That's the best we
I thought
got.
it said toga for
What
a
if he
second.
fouls
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was toga also.
Yeah.
Toga.
Nowhere toga.
Toga.
Nowhere toga.
So I want to throw one thing at you, since I know you're going to do some baseball probably today.
Mhm.
Shohei does not look like the same hitter
He doesn't.
he's been. This is the first time I've looked at him and thought, wow, he's really scuffling.
So, two things. Marcus, tell me if you've seen the same. Number one, he's swinging at bad pitches.
Yep.
That's the number one thing. But that's kind of normal for a really good hitter that starts to go bad. They push, they press, they do all those things, and now the next thing you know, instead of swinging at that ball in the strike zone, you try to do something a little out of the strike zone. Now you're way out of the strike zone. Now you're not identifying the right pitches, and it's a death spiral. He needs to hit one ball hard.
Yep.
And he'll be back. That's just that's how it works. It's just all of a sudden you
God, this
square
is
one
why I
up.
couldn't hit in college.
Yeah, you never
I
hit
just
one
swung
hard.
at everything.
Yeah, you got to get good pitches.
They all look good.
You got to get good pitches.
Where
I
were
think
you when
that's
I
it.
needed you? 20
He's
years
still
ago?
working for some walks.
He gets well. They pitch him very,
They
very
pitch
carefully.
him so carefully. Yeah.
And the other thing that I think has affected Shohei a little bit, nothing crazy, is that Tucker's been bad.
Yeah.
And so that you can pitch around Shohei to a certain degree, and then you can go at Tucker, and that's, I think, why they moved Tucker further down the order, get him further away from Shohei. They put Freddie in there more recently, but I
There's
think they're gonna
something
be
to
fine.
that, though. When they're pitching around you and you want to hit, it's so hard to just take those walks.
This is
It's
why
so hard.
that what Barry Bonds did basically
Yeah.
for 2 years was so remarkable.
Right.
He refused to swing at bad pitches. And if
Yeah.
you threw it in the zone, he put it in the bay. And if you didn't, he walked to first base. And it's really hard, like you were saying,
Yeah.
Momo, to just say, I'm not going to swing at a bad pitch because hitters want to hit, and you can see it on Shohei.
The craziest thing I heard today is that the Dodgers have gone 6 games without hitting a home run.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a long stretch.
Long.
It's
Very long.
For an elite lineup.
It's just been brutal. I mean, they've kind of been struggling as a team for the most part. And to your point, I think you mentioned Tucker. I think the number 2 spot in the lineup in general has just not hit. And I think Shohei's looking at this as like, well, I got to drive myself in. And he's, I think, pressing a little bit at this point.
All right, you guys going to press a little bit this
Of
afternoon?
course.
We're
You
gonna
got it
press.
all the
You're
way.
gonna press?
Pedal
We're
to
gonna
the metal.
Full
Press
court?
it.
Full
Press
court.
it. Box and one.
There
Full
we go.
court, boxing one. All right, coming up next for you. Thank you, Momo.
Always.
Great show today.
Sing
Yeah.
some more.
Don't forget, tomorrow,
No, it's okay.
Me,
one night only.
Sua, M, live at Pchanga, both tomorrow and Wednesday. In the meantime, coming up next for you is DeMarco Trav and Marcus Grant. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear